will no longer be required to take a road test, needing only a vision test instead. The law also sets annual driving tests for CDL holders starting at 75 and requires more frequent renewals for older drivers based on age. Jamaica is in talks with the U.S. to accept up to 25 third country migrants every 2 weeks under a proposed deportation agreement. The plan is drawing criticism from Jamaica's opposition, which says it could strain the country's resources and security. The agreement is still being negotiated.
I'm Ryan Gatenby with your news flash.
From the FIFA World Cup to competitive business environments, grand ambitions lead to game-changing achievements. At Bank of America, we're there to support businesses at every step, providing insights and expertise to help you gain an edge.
He shoots, he scores!
What would you like the power to do? Explore winning business solutions at BofA.com/gamechangers. Bank of America, official bank of the FIFA World Cup 2026.
You know what you can trust? The protection you get when you bundle home and auto insurance with Progressive. You know what you can't trust? Everything else, apparently. Like when you saw that article that said that thing you eat every day is a superfood and great for your gut health. But then 30 seconds later, a different article warns you to avoid it and it's taking years off your life. Well, which is it? Kind of a big difference there. Anyway, bundle home and auto insurance with Progressive for reliable coverage in a reliably unreliable world. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and third-party insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
Progressive presents the Sports Flash on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
Fernando Tatis Jr. and Jackson Merrill combined for 4 RBI as the Padres beat the Cardinals 6-1. San Diego able to avoid a series sweep. The Padres pounded out 14 hits. Alec Burleson extended his hitting streak for the Cardinals with an RBI single in the 5th. 17 straight games with a hit for Burleson. They look to keep that going tonight when the Cardinals take on Kansas City with lefty Matthew Liberatore starting for St. Louis and the Royals going with lefty Noah Cameron. The countdown's on till the NBA draft begins. The first round is Tuesday. It's being held in Brooklyn this year. Chicago is the only team with 2 picks in the first 15, including the number 4 overall selection. The NHL draft starts next Friday in Buffalo. The Blackhawks have the 4th overall selection. St. Louis has 3 first-round picks, 11th, 15th, and 29th. Save big when you bundle auto and home, renters, or condo with Progressive.
I'm Chuck Sanders on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
Pump up the volume.
Business moves fast. Orders roll in, deadlines close in.
This is Will Walker with your Fox Valley forecast. Brought to you by KFC. This morning, partly sunny with a high near 72. Tonight, mostly clear with a low around 54. Later tonight, partly cloudy skies will settle in, leading to a low around 60. Looking ahead to Juneteenth, sunny with a high near 76. Currently, it's 61 and clear today. With your Fox Valley forecast, I'm Will Walker on WRMN, the talk of the town.
This is the story of the one who keeps multiple buildings running smoothly day after day. Plumbing that flows, HVAC that hums, cleaning supplies that keep surfaces sparkling. That's why she counts on Grainger. With easy reordering online and 24/7 support, Grainger helps her keep the products she needs on hand. So shelves stay stocked and buildings stay ready. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Since 1960, Fox Valley Fire and Safety has been dedicated to caring for our customers and protecting our community. What began in a family basement with just 2 employees has grown into a team of more than 300, supported by nearly 200 service vehicles. But our mission has never changed. We're here to keep the people and businesses we serve safe. Our service technicians are available 24/7, 365 days a year, across Northern Illinois, because your safety can't wait. To learn more, visit foxvalleyfire.com or call 847-695-5990. A proud member of the Elgin Area Chamber of Commerce, supporting the local business community.
broadcasting across the Fox River Valley on WRMN 1410 AM. This is your reminder. Morning radio is supposed to be fun. Things are about to get loud, weird, and totally WRMN. Clear your morning. This show's got plans for you. It's the WRMN Morning Show, where every day starts with a laugh. Unpredictable, unforgettable, and unapologetically local. Strap in, Fox River Valley. The show starts now.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the morning show right here, WRMN 1410. We got Teaso running the show today. Me, Dino. I'm going to be his board operator. We are wishing Susie a very happy vacation. Hope she has a good time. Some needed rest. She's going to get away and try and enjoy herself. She's got so much going on, but we thank her for all the hard work she does, all her contributions. Who makes the morning show? That's Susie C. and David T. So, David, good morning to you, sir. How are you?
Good. Good morning, Dean. Good morning, everybody. Everybody up? Got your coffee? Get ready for a weekend coming up. Tomorrow, Juneteenth, and also my daughter Katrina's birthday.
Hey, happy birthday, Katrina.
Yeah. So she's got that going on there for her. Just want to say Susie's on vacation. Good luck. Have fun. Be careful. Stay out of trouble. Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
Oh, that really narrows things down.
But guess what? She's going to be gone today, tomorrow, all of next week, enjoying her vacation. So guess what, everybody? It's going to be Davey 24/7, 7 days a week, 365 days out of the year, because she's gone. So get ready for a fun ride this week.
You're going to do just fine. This is your show, man. You know what to do.
Not only is this a vacation for her, it's a vacation for us, guys.
I don't think anybody gets tired of her. I think she just does an outstanding job. Keeps the show moving, keeps it going. Look at what she's doing with the... Are we going to have the pups next week?
Yeah, we will have Anderson Humane like we do every Wednesday. We don't stray from her schedule. That's something we don't do. We might tweak a couple stuff here and there. Drink more champagne in the morning, celebrate the whole entire peace of quietness.
Mimosas, that's what we'll have every morning.
There we go. Mimosas in the morning.
I like that.
But anyhow, it is Thursday morning.
Yes, it is.
June 18th. And
day before your daughter's birthday.
Yes, it is. But Taser was out here yesterday, Dean. He's made his debut on camera.
Excellent.
Yeah, he got to pop up on the table and give Susie a kiss. That was good for him, so everybody got to see what Tase looks like, because you hear about him. So now you've seen Zombie, you have seen Taser. I ain't bringing no guinea pigs down here. Hell no.
That Taser, I don't know. That's... You keep them reptiles.
Oh, you don't want to play with Zombie?
You know what?
Are you like one of those guys that scream with the snake like I do with the spider?
I don't scream, but they sure don't make me comfortable. I'll tell you that.
Okay.
Yeah, they don't. Not at all. I mean, I'm just not... I've never been like that. No, not at all. Sorry.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I just didn't know if you were like one of those guys. Yeah, I'll touch a snake.
You know, I don't mind touching all kinds of animals. You know, like, Johnny Carson used to have all the different animals come on from the zoo. I'd love to do something like that. But snakes, I'm scared they're going to bite me is really what it boils down to. Because you see so many of those, venomous ones. And I know yours isn't a venomous snake or you wouldn't have it. But it just kind of scares you. It scares me anyhow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be honest. It scares me a little bit.
At least you use the word venomous snakes, because if I say poisonous snakes, Samantha's like, it's not said that way. It's like another English teacher.
Yeah.
I have it here when Susie's here, and I have it at home when Samantha's there.
Well, no one's going to correct you on this side of the microphone.
No, because I'm the host of the show. I can do what I want.
You could say what you want. Hey, let's talk about a little bit of weather, just so everybody knows. Our weather right now, we're sitting at 61 degrees. They're talking about a high of only 71 degrees. Partly cloudy skies today. They got some rain running through the northern suburbs, but it should clear up. They say mostly sunny as opposed to the clouds. So it's going to be a high of 71, cooler near the river. And we're going to hope for a great week. It looks like it's going to dry up a little bit. Tomorrow's going to be about 76 for a high. Saturday, 76. Cool down a bit for Father's Day. They're talking about maybe 69 degrees and some rain. But that's just what I have. I don't have the real extended forecast just yet. But that's what's going on.
Yeah, you actually got to switch weather apps. You got to go to AccuWeather now.
Well, that's the best one out. That's what I got on my phone.
We got the Weather Channel, and they used to give us everything that how to read the forecast for today. And all of a sudden, they quit doing it. I don't know why, if it's a computer thing or if because they built that pot dispensary next to the Weather Channel office and, what they're up to. We're going to make it a camera adjustment here, though, Dean, when we get onto a commercial because I'm off.
Yeah, you're a little off.
I'm off to one side.
Can't have that.
I can't turn left.
No.
But wake up, everybody. Get ready for a fun
So
day.
that represents that you're to the left. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Could you imagine if your people are watching right now and they hear that Dave has moved toward the left?
Yeah. I moved towards the left. Watch out.
You've always been balanced, but I wouldn't call you a left.
Well, let's see what happens when I move right. Oh, now I'm on the right side.
See, now you go.
Yeah, there you go.
Let's change real quick.
Oh, Lord. We're going to commercial break already. Here
Well, it's already set, but yep, we got a lot going on today. We're going to have the cue of the day, which is, what is your cure for a good-sized hangover? Mm-hmm. Dave came up with that. Got a nice toast and jam coming up for you in a little bit. But we got a whole lot more with right here, Teaso in the studio running the operation.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
What did you do? What did you do to get rid of that hangover? Did you lay in bed all day? Did you just start drinking a Bloody Mary? Did you eat a lot of bacon with grease all over it? What did you do?
Yeah.
What was your cure? So you go out and do it again. I know we're older, but, there have been days when we have done that.
We're going to be back in just a little bit. You're listening to The Morning Show, WRMN 1410. Catch you in a bit.
Are you dreaming of a getaway? Want to leave the stress of daily life behind? Whether it's a relaxing cruise or an adventurous land escape, planning the perfect vacation doesn't have to be a hassle. At Cruises International, they specialize in vacation destinations, land and sea, making your dreams come true. Located at 1721 Moon Lake Boulevard in Hoffman Estates, Cruises International isn't just about booking travel. They're your personal concierge, trusted travel advisor, and advocate. Your preferences are unique, and they'll take the time to understand exactly what you're looking for. From personalized service to their global network of specialists, they ensure that your vacation is tailor-made just for you. It's time to plan the vacation of a lifetime. Call 800-255-7447. That's 800-255-7447 today and speak to a cruise and vacation expert. Cruises International. It's time to set sail to your dream destination.
For nearly 2,000 severely injured veterans, everyday life has become filled with barriers. So we build specially adapted homes at Homes for Our Troops. And thanks to our donors and supporters, this life-changing gift of freedom is provided mortgage-free to these veterans. But we need you to join us, too, in completing this important mission. Please visit hfotusa.org and help build homes and rebuild lives.
This is the story of the one. As a maintenance tech at a university, he knows ordering from multiple suppliers takes time away from keeping their arena up and running. That's why he counts on Grainger to get everything he needs, from lighting and HVAC parts to plumbing supplies, all in one place. And with fast, dependable delivery, he's stocked and ready for the next tip-off. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Children are the greatest joy and our best hope for a better future. Friends, they are the future. But did you know that millions of kids right here in our own backyard are facing hunger every day? Without healthy food, it's harder to grow, to thrive, to feel their best.
The impact when children don't have enough to eat is tremendous because when you're hungry and your basic needs aren't being met, you cannot learn.
Every child deserves to be fed. This is a problem we know how to solve. Food is not just food. It's energy, health, confidence, hope, and even love. Yes, love.
Breakfast in the classroom contributes to kids being more focused, which leads to higher grades, and simply just their well-being.
Thank you! Learn more about how No Kid Hungry is helping end child hunger in America at helpnokidhungry.org.
All right, everybody, welcome back to WRMN 1410.
Feel a little more centered?
Yeah, I'm back on track.
Okay, great.
WRMN 1410 AM, the morning show here with Teaso and Dino.
Hey.
Live downtown Elgin, Studio 14. We're still having radio?
Yeah, I'm on the horn with Dennis. He's been out there all evening, believe it or not.
Where's he at?
At the tower, trying to get it fixed
at the
up.
towers?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He hasn't been to bed yet.
Wait, he hasn't been to bed yet?
Oh, no, he's going to be crabby as heck. Well, he's crabby all the time.
Oh, okay.
But he's working on it, trying to get it done.
Anyhow, so just bear with us. We will be back on the stick in a little bit. That's a little bit of Dr. Seuss. WRMN will be back on the stick in a little bit so that you don't have to listen on the YouTube all the time. So, no. So if you're on the YouTube, welcome. Thank you for switching over until we get the radio dial fixed. Hopefully we get it done before you get in the car and go to work because we want your morning commute ready to go. So the cue of the day today. I know we're older now. I'm 60 years old. Dean is a little younger than me. Okay, he's a young buck. So we got to,
Thank you very much.
He's still out there partying.
Yeah,
Not me. I'm old. And one of the things about it, we used to go out and party and have that good time when we were younger. And then the next morning, if you drank too much, you'd be like, oh, I'm never going to drink again. And you remember you always just say, I'm never going to drink again. Oh, this hurts. And you feel like crap all day long. And then next week you end up doing it all over again.
You do it all over again.
So what did you do when you were like massively hungover? I mean, what was your go-to cure? What did you say? Okay, if I do this, hopefully it'll go away. Or if I do this, hopefully it'll go away. Or if I just don't stop drinking. But yeah, I've seen people do that. I don't know how, Dean, people can just keep drinking like all day, all weekend long. And then Monday shows up and they go to work and they're fine. Really, I've seen people do that growing up, or being in my heydays, as we say it. So what is it? What was your go-to hangover cure? Because mine was actually, I think, eating breakfast, getting some grease into you.
Yeah, when we got done, it was always be either a White Castle night if you were just grabbing something and going home. If it wasn't White Castle, we'd go to Denny's or some kind of a... Back then, they used to have family restaurants that were open all over the place. So there was a whole bunch of them you could have gone to. We had the Harlow at Melrose Park, the little grill. Get a nice greasy hamburger. Or I did a double hamburger on French with raw onions and mustard. Oh, was that good.
They get rid of the hangover, huh?
Yeah, it did it for me. But, I didn't drink to that point. I mean, believe me, a couple of times I got pretty messed up. And probably only 2 times in my life that I can remember that I was like sick, out of...
I'm never going to do this again. And then you find yourself doing it again. Yep.
And that was only 2 times in my life. And, as generous as you are with my age, I've got a few more years than what you're saying. But, yeah, I just wasn't like, to me, it took away the fun. I like to know where I'm at. And I was always the driver, too.
Yeah.
So I couldn't get myself too messed up. So I would watch myself. I always had good times, though,
See, that's where y'all messed up.
Is that what it was?
Being a driver.
Yeah.
Being a designated driver, you can't indulge. But, that's why I said, if you go out with a couple of friends, they're like, oh, who's driving tonight? So that means that guy is not drinking tonight or has 1 drink. Because after 2 drinks, you push the limit, okay? No matter what you think you are good at, you push the limit. So remember that tip from David Tease. Anyhow, bottom line is that, I never step up to volunteer, I'm like stepping back going, nope. Somebody else do it.
Yeah, I don't mind driving. I'd be honest with you. It's kind of fun. You watch everybody else act like a bunch of goofballs,
Yeah, or else you say, hey, you drive, bye, and then the guy goes, okay. Hey, that's right, you can't drink. So, tricked him. But anyhow, so I thought it'd be appropriate this morning to play a song for our Toast and Jam. And I think this Toast and Jam is the perfect Toast and Jam for what causes you to have that massive hangover. Tequila. Now, I know downtown Jose is going to be getting, oh, yeah, I'm getting up. I'm going to get the eggs. You ever see the Pee Wee Herman dance to this?
Oh, yeah.
That's the movie Pee Wee Herman. He does this in the bar.
Yeah, behind and everything, yeah. You got it going on, Dave. So our Toast and Jam for the day, tequila. That's a good little number. How'd you pick that one?
Well, I think it goes good with the toasted jam. Because usually isn't that one of the ingredients that causes that bad hangover, you know? You're out with a bunch of friends, and then here comes the lime, the salt, and the bottle of tequila. Oh, Lord.
Yeah, my first introduction to the tequila was they had that tequila sunrise. And I tell you, as a young buck, you would sneak the drinks at the different weddings and what have you. And that's what I had. I had that tequila sunrise a couple of times. Boy, oh boy, that creeps up on you too.
Mm-hmm.
Too much tequila isn't that good. Mixing it's all right, but the bad thing is mixing it, you don't realize just how much you got going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, my worst drunk was wine. Oh, my God.
That is the worst hangover. It is.
Never do that again.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
If you drink something that's the same color inside of you, you're one for punishment.
You know something's going on, right?
Yeah. Drink white wine, though. That's a little different. Red wine, you wake up with that vampire hangover. Bad. And I think that's one of the worst headaches you could ever have. Jell-O shots, first time I was ever introduced to those, like, these are good, great. And you're pounding them. And they're like, hey, dude, you might want to settle down because that's going to come back and grab you by the boo-boo.
Yeah, it certainly does.
Yeah, that happened to me, too. Yeah, about after 15 of them, they're like, dude, that's enough.
Isn't it neat how we grew up and now we're just past all of that stuff?
Oh, yeah.
You think it's a part of growing up or what?
Oh, you know what? Dean, I'm going to tell you this right now. It is a part of growing up. And it is also a point in your life where you say, I'm not doing this anymore. It hurts.
Yeah.
It hurts. It hurts. It hurts. I got some friends that actually, believe it or not, still do that to today. They think they're teenagers or they think they're in their 20s still and they're the same age as I am. Yeah. And you're like just looking at them like, because when I go golfing with friends in the past, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock in the morning, I'm a Gatorade guy in the morning when I'm golfing or have a soda to wake my butt up. And these guys are like cracking open a beer or, a mixed drink on the golf course. Like, dude, why aren't you drinking? Well, because I don't drink at 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock in the morning. And 5 o'clock, even at that time, even up to 3 o'clock, if I ever try to drink, which, I might have gone out for lunch or had that liquid lunch back in the day, or even if you just go out and have a drink now, I'm just like, I'm not worth a crap after that. My body just doesn't function right. I don't feel good. And it's that was my time in my life where it says, you're owed. It's done. Stop it. But, yeah, and they still do this to the day. We're out there golfing. I'll be drinking like water or Gatorade, especially on a hot day. Don't do that on a hot day. But they're out there just hooping and hollering and having a good time, Dean. And I realized that you are old now.
Yes, I am old.
Not you, me. You're still young.
You're far from old.
You got a ways to go.
Yeah, thank you. I just want to say something, if I may.
Yeah,
those of you playing the home game over here, I know you're watching us on the YouTube. Thank you very much. I know you're trying to listen to us on the stick, the big blower, the antenna. And just so you understand what's going on, not only the people with the tornadoes have experienced a lot of difficulties, our station here has really taken some serious hits. We've got a lot of wind damage. We've got lightning damage. We've got some replacements of filters going in. So we've got 2 transmitters is how we operate here. Mm-hmm. Our main transmitter is down, smoked. It's down right now. And we're on a backup transmitter that doesn't give us quite the same oomph that the other one has. We got as much clarity as we can get out of it. We've got techs there above and beyond Dennis, the guys that have worked at this for years and years and years. We even called Brian in, and he's been working with us. Of course, Brian has always stayed working with us. But we're trying to get this all resolved. I know it's inconvenient. I know it's a real pain in the neck. You could imagine how I feel, trying to look everybody in the eye and say, hey, we're having problems with our equipment again. I don't know what else to tell you other than we're working on it. We're putting all the resources we can to make sure that we stay on. Thank God, by grace of God, we got the live stream is up and running pretty decent. And we have the YouTube that's running good. I know we have a lot of people that don't get the tech part, but if you can go to your phone and get the app, I think that's the way to go, because you're always going to be able to hear what's going on, because we have another set that broadcasts through here. So there's so many ways, like I say, so many different platforms we have to broadcast. Just bear with us. We're having some real serious issues, and we're trying to get through them. But all we can do is report to you the truth of what's shaking. So that's the truth. That's what's going on.
And this morning, excuse me, I lost my voice. This morning's show is brought to you by Vasselli Law. Vasselli Law, you can reach them at jmbchicagolaw.com. That is jmbchicagolaw.com. Or you can call them at 630-931-8225. 630-931-8225. Vasselli Law, advising governments and defending our communities.
Yes, they are.
Proud
Great job
sponsor
they
of the
do.
morning show.
The morning show right here, which you are listening to, WRMN 1410. We are right here at 14 Douglas Avenue, and we are going to be returning in a few short moments. Thank you.
Progressive presents the Sports Flash on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
In the Bronx, the Yankees doubled up the White Sox 10-5. Cody Bellinger hit an early homer and finished a triple shy of the cycle. Colson Montgomery hit a 3-run homer in the third to get the White Sox within a run. He also homered in the eighth for his first career multi-homer game. The series finale is tonight at Yankee Stadium. Chicago sends righty Sean Burke to the mound. He's 3-4. The Yankees go with 2-5 lefty Ryan Weathers. The White Sox and Guardians are battling for the top spot in the American League Central. Both teams have lost 2 in a row, with the White Sox a percentage point better than Cleveland. 8-6 win for the Cubs over the Rockies at Wrigley Field. Chicago scored 7 runs in the second and got homers from Pete Crow Armstrong and Dansby Swanson. Matt Shaw hit a 2-run triple for the Cubs. Seiya Suzuki with a run-scoring double. After resting up today, the Cubs open a series at home tomorrow against the Blue Jays. They haven't announced a starting pitcher yet. Save big when you bundle auto and home, renters, or condo with Progressive.
I'm Chuck Sanders on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
Hi, it's Zoe, one of Macy's gift guides, here to help you find the perfect Father's Day gift for the guy you're shopping for. Is he a trendsetter? I'd go color-blocked polo and shorts. Classic combo, easy to wear. Is he always on the move? Stylish commuters love a designer watch. Plus, I have cologne gift sets wrapped and ready to give. Come shop our Father's Day sale and take 20 to 60% off today at Macy's. Savings off select prices. Exclusions apply.
With Progressive's Name Your Price tool, you can choose the best coverage option for you. Because you know you. Like, you know that hiking isn't for you. Sure, it sounds nice to be in nature while exercising, but that's what a gym and houseplants are for. I mean, you don't even like walking upstairs. So why would you walk up a hill for miles? To what, end up high in the air? Come on, you know you're scared of heights. Only you know you. So get coverage options within your budget with Progressive's Name Your Price tool. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
Ready to tackle your junk piles? Call the Junk Luggers. From old furniture to entire cleanouts, we do the heavy lifting. And here's the best part. We rehome and recycle as much as possible to keep it all out of landfills. Feel good about your cleanout the green way. Call 1-800-LUG-JUNK or visit junkluggers.com today for your eco-friendly, stress-free service.
Is back or neck pain keeping you from living the life you love? At St. Joseph Hospital in Elgin, our spine specialists help patients get back to moving, working, and enjoying life again, often with minimally invasive treatments and faster recovery. The care you need, the expertise you trust, right here in your community. Visit stjosephelgin.com to schedule a consultation. St. Joseph Hospital, celebrating 125 years of compassionate care.
This is Sarah Silver with your Fox Valley forecast, brought to you by Chick-fil-A. Today, partly sunny with a slight chance of rain showers and a high near 72. Tonight, mostly clear with a low around 54. Looking ahead to Juneteenth, sunny skies with a high near 76, and pleasant temperatures throughout the day. Currently, it's 60 and clear. I'm Sarah Silver on the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
The Colonel's cooked up a new $10 bucket of the day just for you. Monday, 24 nuggets for $10. Tuesday, 8-piece fried chicken for $10. Wednesday, 10 wings for $10. Thursday, 8 tenders for $10. Friday, 24 nuggets for, ooh, you guessed it, didn't you? $10. Finger licking machine. The $10 bucket of the day deal. Every weekday. Only at KFC. It's finger licking good.
Prices and participation variable. Supplies last. Not available on third-party ordering platforms. Tax extra.
Live from Fox River Valley, this is the WRMN Morning Show. You bring the coffee, we'll bring the chaos.
All right, everybody, welcome back after this commercial break we just had. Beautiful outside.
It is gorgeous.
Had to feed the squirrels my nuts. And they're early, they're up, they're ready. They want them. I had a bunny in my yard this morning. You know, when you see a bunny in your yard, that means it's going to be a good day. You know that, right?
I know it now.
Oh, okay. You didn't know that, huh?
That's the first time I've ever heard that. I've heard a lot of different things, but that's a good one.
Wake up in the morning and there's a bunny sitting right by the tire of my van. He's going, "Hey, buddy." I think that's the one we rescued that a cat was trying to kill. So we, rescued him. Took him to. Well, no, I don't think it is him because we took him to the Anderson Wildlife thingy there, and so he probably got a new home. But anyhow, maybe it's a brother or sister. Who knows? Hey, thanks for saving my brother or my sister. Glad to do it.
You're some kind of a guy, Dave. You know that I've always said that about you.
Mm-hmm,
You're just a nice guy.
Yeah, right. And Katrina just messaged me, and thank you all for chiming in, telling us that the radio is dead air right now. We completely know it. Thank you for letting us know. That shows that you're listening to us. Well, right now you're on the YouTube side or on the what else you can do? The app. You could go to the app. Download it, or if you already have it.
And then live stream, that's the best way to hear us, because I'll tell you what, it comes in crystal clear.
Yeah.
You don't miss a single word.
No.
Excellent.
And one of the things about it is that we have problems over at our towers. They are out there working on it. They've been there all night working on it. So if it ain't one ting, it's another ting out there, Dean. And that's just how the life gives you a curveball right now, but you fix it. And remember, even though today's cue of the day, what was your hangover go-to cure? And tequila's to toast and jam. Drinking doesn't make your problems go away. You just wake up hungover, hurting, and it's still there. I do know that. So everybody...
I wish it would make my problems go away, let me tell you.
Oh, yeah.
If drinking heavily is going to make my... all the antennas get restored. Boy, would I be a happy guy.
Yeah, I know.
It's really frustrating, folks. We talked about it. I gave you the boring engineer description as to what's going on and why it's happening. Mm-hmm. It's real simple. We have the two transmitters. The one's down. The backup transmitter is nowhere near as strong, but it's still pumping out a signal. We've got everybody in. We got the text coming from the antennas as well as the main transmitter. So hopefully we can get everything restored, up, operating. These storms have taken a toll on very many people, us included.
And also,
and we
too,
thank you for your patience.
Also, too, is if you need some help, just call MacGyver.
That's it.
You can go a paper clip, a bubblegum wrapper, the tin ones, and a roll, toilet paper roll. He'll get that transmitter up and go.
That could be what the problem is. We can call MacGyver.
Mm-hmm. You get MacGyver over there, he'll get it going for us. Always works.
Yeah,
Always see that.
yeah.
You know, I watched you all know I've been talking, I like to binge TV shows and all that stuff. And I'll tell you this right now. I got hooked on How I Met Your Mother. You ever see that TV show, Dean?
Very good movie.
Dan Barney's one of my favorite characters. Is there, by the way. And anyhow, finally got to see how he met the kid's mother. You know, you got this whole entire seasons of How I Met Your Mother. Kids, this is How I Met Your Mother. Well, actually, they don't get to that point until they get to like the last season. And it was, to me, I don't know. It was kind of it was a Debbie Downer on me.
Yeah, how come?
Well, because, you know, you're sitting there watching the series. You're like, when is he going to meet the mother? And how they coordinated everything together throughout all the episodes, throughout all the years, the stuff that they built up that you didn't catch, which what blew my mind, first of all. Not to get off the rails here, but what the Debbie Downer part was is that, yeah, they got together, they got married, and at the very last show, he was talking to the kids, and he was looking for love, somebody to be in love with, somebody to marry and spend the rest of his life with. And he finally finds that lady, and she ended up passing away after about 10 years of them being together.
Are you kidding me?
No, like 10 or 11 years together, they were, she got sick and passed away.
It is a letdown.
Yeah. I mean, all of that stuff. And you kind of, you were looking for the happily ever after story.
That good feeling. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But, you know, and then the mind-blowing thing is he got back together with Robin, who actually was, you know, them on and off relationships, you know, throughout the years, you know, like Ross and Rachel, you know?
Yeah.
I wonder if Ross and Rachel finally got together and tied the knot.
Well, the end of the movie, the end of the TV show,
Yeah.
I think they show that they were together.
Okay.
Yeah.
There was no wedding.
No.
So I don't know.
You know what's another good? Did you ever watch Big Bang Theory?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I think that's probably geniuses that write that show.
My dad was
It's
alive.
just amazing.
He loved watching that. He used to call it the Nerds.
Yeah.
The Nerds are coming on tonight. New episode of the Nerds. Sheldon was is a character.
Oh my God, is he great or what?
He. You know, I'm going to tell you this right now. If nobody's ever watched Big Bang Theory, watch the series from the beginning. Leonard and Penny, they were like the Ross and Rachel of that series.
Right.
I loved it when Bernadette came on. She's a cute little firecracker. But Sheldon, you got to remember, these guys are like scientists. They're super brains, you know. Sheldon graduated from college when he was like 12 with the
oh yeah, because
with the master's
was
degree.
advanced. Yeah.
He was like the super brain. So for those who didn't watch it, but you know, you see the bloopers and stuff like that. They're funny as heck. But Dean, we're talking about sophisticated words. I mean, theoretical theories, formulas, you know, and you have to be super, super smart to just act like you're super, super smart.
What was Sheldon's girlfriend's name?
Let me see. There's Bernadette, Penny, and Amy.
Amy
Farrah Fowler. Yeah.
She's actually a some kind of a scientist.
She's a neurologist. I can't even say
neurological.
She's a brain doctor.
Yeah. I mean, she is sharp. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Really, really sharp.
She is an actual doctor.
Yeah. Can you believe it?
I mean,
and what a sense of humor, and I tell you what, all the personalities fit together. That's like anything else. You know, you build you build a morning show. You know, it was originally, you know, Marky B was here and he had a following, he had a group. You built a little following. From there, it was with Susie with him, and then we had Elliot come and join, and he brings in a different kind. You know, you talk that nerd type, and Elliot will tell you he's, you know, king of the nerds. He loves all of that stuff, but he's more than just that. He's rounded. You know, Elliot had brought, again, more pieces to the puzzle. You know, he knew a lot about movies, a lot about everything. Good heart. with the animal, humane society that he's with. Susie, same thing. Has that love, has that interest for animals and pets. You and I share that. So we blend in. And then you join onto the morning show, and you bring a mix of other information as well.
I bring you into my world.
But that's what this is all about. Exactly.
I bring you into my world.
We try to bring We try to bring topics that are going to be of interest to everybody.
Yeah,
and it's that melting. It's that melting pot.
And then this is what I love, Dean. Being this, I get to be me in my world, be crazy and wacky, and not have to be serious for 3 hours of my life.
And that's what this show is all about, everybody. We know that. We don't have to, keep selling you on it. This is what it is. It's whatever it is. It's fly at your seat. We don't have a script. We got some things that we want to talk about. We have this, that, and the other thing. But this is basically this is for you. You call in. We always encourage everybody. Call 847-931-1410. Complain about something. Moan about the guy on the road. Moan about something at work.
Or text us at 505.
And then we'll talk about that topic.
Text us at 505-926-1410. And, make your voice, or just go onto YouTube and make your voice heard. Or if you got a question, you want us to play something or talk about something, that's what we're here for. But
we got our backup. We got guys like Ken Husky on the air, who when we ask a tough question, he's already on that computer. He's trying to find the answer for us. 9 out of 10 times, boom, he's the first one with a response, letting us know what the answer to your question is.
And I'll never get out of the shadow. I'll never get out of the shadow. You know that, Dean. The shadow that I'm always in this show is I feel like, let me see, Jan, on the Brady Bunch. Marsha, you bring it up. Elliot brought this. Elliot was awesome. Elliot is this. Elliot is that. And then when Susie's in here, Elliot is this. I miss Elliot. I love Elliot. But
you're not
Marsha. It's like Elliot. Oh my Lord! I'll never get out of his shadow. You know that? Never.
You made your own mark. You've got your own thing.
Yeah, but
and you did. Now you know what? You got a whole week to structure this, to posture this.
No,
be the morning show.
I got a whole week.
Morning show.
I got a whole week of curling up in a little ball and crying now because it's always Elliot. Everything is Elliot.
Nah, that's not.
So I guess
you walk off music.
This is where I walk away sad.
Yeah.
Anyhow,
it's all going to be.
Who's our other sponsor for this?
I'm going to tell you that right now. But first, let me tell you, we're sitting at 59 degrees. We now got AccuWeather up. 59 degrees. They're talking it may rain between 7 and 9 o'clock. I don't see it. Right now, we're looking at clear skies, a little bit overcast. But it is going to be partly cloudy, more sun than it will be clouds. And today and every day, one of the co-sponsors of the morning show is Window Concepts. Window Concepts at 847-750-5638. 847-750-5638. Chicago and the suburban area. They're a 40-year-old company, family-owned and operated. Give them a call for a free consultation. Their expert will come out. This is the morning show, WRMN 1410. Be back in a moment.
At Britain's Touchless Car Wash, they know life gets busy. That's why they're here 24/7 to keep your car looking spotless, fast, and easy. Their advanced brush-free wash technology delivers a sparkling clean without a single scratch, because they treat your car like it's their own. Here's the best part. Right now, you can get a free car wash just for joining their text club. It's simple. Just text BRITT to 30400, and your first wash is on them. Britain's Touchless Car Wash has 2 convenient locations, 1923 Larkin Avenue in Elgin and 555 Willow in West Dundee. They're proud to keep your car clean while giving back to our community. Text BRITT to 30400. That's BRITT to 30400. Now for your free car wash, and see why Britain's Touchless Car Wash is the fast, gentle, and reliable choice.
Get in the game with WRMN AM 1410 and Fox Sports Radio. WRMN brings you the biggest voices, hottest takes, and non-stop sports talks from Fox Sports Radio. 7 days a week. From the latest headlines to in-depth analysis on teams you love. It's all right here on AM 1410. So whether you're driving, working, or just can't get enough sports, turn it on and stay in the game. Fox Sports Radio on WRMN AM 1410.
After every herbicide pass, your crop stops growing and starts recovering. That's 7 to 14 lost growing days, and on 500 acres, up to $47,000 in lost yield. Relax RX compresses that recovery window so your crops get back to building yield. Every herbicide pass has a price. Relax RX lowers it. Visit bwfusion.com/stressless or call 515-554-3814.
Now available on Amazon.com and BarnesandNoble.com is the book called DUI Jury Trial, which is the true story of a truck driver in Illinois who was charged with driving under the influence of alcohol. Not only was he facing a revocation of his driver's license, but also a lifetime disqualification of his CDL, which would prevent him from ever driving a semi-truck again. This book includes backstories of the truck driver, the lawyers that defended the case, and the DUI expert witness who analyzed the case and then testified at trial as to the proper protocol procedures of the field sobriety tests as well as the breathalyzer test. This nonfiction novel also includes the actual court transcript from the jury trial, a courtroom showdown in which the final verdict would determine the fate of the defendant's livelihood. The book DUI Jury Trial is now available on Amazon.com and BarnesandNoble.com.
Everybody, the morning show. That's what you're listening to, WRMN 1410. Or you're trying to listen to it. We know the antenna's not working right. We get it. We have techs out there working. Enough said. Give us a call, 847-931-1410. That's 847-931-1410.
Hey, Ro, how you doing?
There's our guy, bus driver.
Bus driver Ro.
Bus driver Ro. Good morning to you. But it's a great morning. We already talked about our weather. We're at 59 right now. Going to be a high of 73. More sun than clouds. That's a great thing.
That's right.
Yeah, so much going on here today. We got the toast and jam, which is what was your cure for a hangover?
Mm-hmm.
What did you do? What was your remedy? Our toast and jam was a good one. We have that cool little song. You've seen it in, what was it? I forget what Pee Wee Herman's.
Yeah, Pee Wee Herman Tequila.
But yeah, that's the song
Toast
there.
and jam of the day.
That's our toast and jam. Tequila. Kind of goes along with the cue of the day. Mm-hmm. And Susie's going to be off for the week. She's trying to get some well-needed rest. It's a great morning show, and Susie's here. We're trying to keep it equally as well. We got David here. David's running the show, and I'm his board operator. We also got a cool guy walking in right now. I'm not even going to tell you who it is. We'll see if you can guess who it is. But, things are going well. We're going to continue to keep the momentum and the strength. And David, what you got? What else is going on? What do you want to tell everybody?
Well, I wanted to finish up a little bit here.
Please do.
We'll get back to that. But what I got to tell people is have a seat there, Mr. Guest Speaker. We got coming up here, guys. It's a golf outing, and it's a big golf outing. Excuse me. There we go. Now I got it out. It's called Umps Strike Out Cancer. Third annual golf outing, August 4th, 2026. Not 2025, because then you would have missed it. Anyhow, this will have a silent auction running all day on sports items and many raffles.
Shh. Did you say silent auction?
Yeah. Prizes given out for nominal fees. This will be at the Chevy Chase Country Club, 1000 North Milwaukee Avenue in Wheeling, Illinois. Now, if you guys want to sign up, you want to go to their website and see what they have to offer for this for you, it will be. Now, I'll do it 2 times, so get the pen and paper out. You should always have one by the kitchen table while you're listening to us or watching us if you're on
Just give the website. Go ahead.
Okay, www.umpstrikesoutcancer.
UMPS? UMPS?
UMPS. STRIKE IKESOUTCANCER.org/events. One word. Prices to be into this here will be $150 per golfer. That'll include your golf, your cart, your lunch, and a buffet dinner. There'll be other prices throughout the day. If you don't want to golf, it's just $50 per person. That's just for the dinner if you want to come on in. This is a benefit to that these umpires do throughout the state of Illinois and to raise money to help fight cancer out there. The time to start registration will be at 10:30 in the morning. The shotgun start will be at 12:30. Dinner will be at 5:30.
You ever been to Chevy Chase golf course?
I heard it's pretty good.
Excellent golf course. Yeah, very nice.
Anybody figure out who's in the studio with us today?
Well, we know they could see him.
Yeah.
Say hi to everybody, Johnny.
Good morning. Good morning, everybody.
Nice to see you, sir.
Yeah, I thought I'd stop in. I guess Susie's on vacation?
Yeah.
She's off for the week.
Did she miss the hurricane or whatever's happening
The
down there?
tropical storm, that's a good point. That thing is just sitting there.
Where did she go off to, Dave? Do you know, or is it
She's
like
going down in Texas, some island in Texas.
Padre Island.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
I don't pay attention.
Padre Island? Where's that at?
Texas.
Obviously, but off the coast?
It's right off the coast of Texas. When I used to go to Brownsville, people would run over there to go fishing.
In the Gulf of America?
Yeah.
Gulf of America.
Yeah.
I was just curious.
I'll tell you what.
Tell me.
They have a tropical storm that had developed out there.
Are you kidding me?
Well, she's not going there until Monday. She's got something she's got to get done here, she says. But nope, it's actually still sitting there.
It's still sitting there.
Yeah, it is. It's been there for 3 days. And they're just getting pounded with rain. And, Texas is flat down by the ocean. And I'll tell you what, they got flood warnings. And I'm just looking at the radar right now. And it is, well, actually, no, it moved out of Texas. Now it's sitting in New Orleans.
It's going that way.
Are you sure it's going that way?
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, it has moved out of Texas, but they got pounded in Texas. That thing just sat there. And this thing did cause a lot of rain. So she looks like she's going to get lucky. They're not going to be there until Monday. So she's got a couple of things here to do. So she's getting lucky. But anything changes, right?
Yeah, everything changes. One thing that's for sure, everything changes.
So back to, before we get to finish up here with the Big Bang Theory, because we had a commercial break. When I was saying how we were talking about Amy being the doctor, a real doctor in life.
Yes.
I forgot her actual real name besides Stacy.
Blossom.
Yeah, she did play Blossom. She was also on a TV show when she was younger, Blossom. And that was, I don't know why I got stuck watching. You watched it too, didn't you?
Oh, I loved it.
Yeah, but why did we get stuck watching that show? Okay, we were older, and she was supposed to be like a teenager or something like that.
Oh, Blossom? I never watched Blossom.
I just thought you.
Oh, no.
Okay. Then I guess
only the Big Bang.
Oh yeah, but
you didn't know they had 2 kids after they got married.
Who?
Amy and Sheldon.
They did?
Yeah, there was another show. I think it was. Anyways, they showed them after they had kids, and they had 2 kids.
Was that on Young Sheldon?
Because you know what, he referenced that in the Big Bang Theory. I think when he was getting that, when they got the Pulitzer Prize.
Yes.
Remember how he said, "Well, later, my son and yeah."
Oh,
so I didn't know that they had an offshoot of it.
It never shot off with.
Her name is Mayim Bialik. Bialik.
Yeah,
Bialik. Yeah.
But the other ones, the Kuko.
Yeah, Kaylee Kuko.
Yeah,
and remember at the wedding, at Sheldon's wedding, she couldn't drink because
she was pregnant.
But they never finished that off.
Yeah, but then he moved on to do a TV series, Young Sheldon.
Yeah,
which was kind of funny, by the way.
He popped on. Yeah.
It was.
In fact, that's where I heard it. I'm sorry, it was Young Sheldon when he referenced later on how he had the children.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but I just
in real life, Kaylee Kuko married Johnny Galecki. The guy from Roseanne.
He did. She did.
Yeah, they were actually married in real life for a while there.
Wait, Leonard?
Yeah,
Leonard.
Hofstetter.
Yeah. They were actually married?
I didn't know that.
Are they still married today, or did they?
I don't know. I'm going to check it out.
Yeah.
Hey, well, look at that beautiful work they did across the street.
Yeah. I got pictures of the inside of the boxes.
What'd they do? The electrical boxes?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, they actually got.
But it's not helping us at the tower. But I do.
No.
Is the guy still in jail, or they let him out? Or
he's still in jail for.
Good.
Yeah, he's got a court date coming up. All innocent until proven guilty, in a court of law. But I got the pictures of the wiring inside. I'll show you during break. Those electricians across the street. For all of you that don't remember, okay, we had a fire here actually 2 weeks ago across the street, which hit the fire carried into the transformers, knocked out this whole entire block.
Mm-hmm.
We were without power for 17 hours. So it was a mess. So now the electricians last week came in and started redoing it. So they had to pull all these boxes off, people. These are big electrical boxes connected to the building. Then the dumpster sat between the electrical boxes and 2 large transformers that carry all the power throughout the streets. And guess what? They got it all fixed. But we'll talk about that because when we're in the middle of a topic, here comes these commercials. But we got to do it.
We'll follow.
Let you know what's going on. We'll follow up with it in a second. So
it's a hard break. I can't help that.
I know.
Follow up with the Big Bang when we get back.
Hey, guess what? This show is sponsored by Baselli Law. Baselli Law. You can go to their website, jmvchicagolaw.com. That's jmvchicagolaw.com. Or, excuse me, you can call them at 630-931-8225. That is 630-931-8225. Baselli Law, advising governments and defending our communities, and a proud sponsor of the morning show.
Yay!
And I'll despair the rumor of them being married. So the information on the one site says they were, but wait till I tell you what happened.
Uh-oh.
All right, we'll be back in a little bit. WRMN.
Stay tuned.
Is back or neck pain keeping you from living the life you love? At St. Joseph Hospital in Elgin, our spine specialists help patients get back to moving, working, and enjoying life again, often with minimally invasive treatments and faster recovery. The care you need, the expertise you trust, right here in your community. Visit stjosephelgin.com to schedule a consultation. St. Joseph Hospital, celebrating 125 years of compassionate care.
They were best friends, inseparable, in fact, until the day Miguel died. Every day his friend visited Miguel's grave. Rain, wind, weekends, holidays, every day. Miguel's closest friend, Capitan, his German Shepherd, is a symbol of loyalty to which we can all aspire. Loyalty. Pass it on from passiton.com.
Your hometown radio station since 1949. We are WRMN AM 1410, Elgin time, 7 o'clock.
I'm Trey Westerberg on 1410 WRMN Elgin, proudly serving the Fox River Valley. This update brought to you by KFC. Public comments are being accepted on 6 applicants seeking appointment to fill a Kane County judicial vacancy in Illinois' 16th Judicial Circuit. The seat opened after Judge Susan Clancy Bowles announced her retirement effective July 31st. Candidates include 2 associate judges, 2 prosecutors, and 2 private attorneys, and residents have until June 30th to submit feedback to the Illinois courts before an appointment is made. 2 former Wheaton College football players, 26-year-old Jalen Schaefer and 24-year-old Philip Leshurko, died Saturday in a Lake Michigan drowning incident in Ottawa County, Michigan. Authorities say Leshurko was struggling in the water near a pier when Schaefer and others entered the lake in an attempt to rescue him. Both men were pulled from the water after rescue efforts, but were pronounced dead at the scene, and officials say there is no sign of foul play as the investigation continues. A former Naperville resident, 21-year-old Merlin Liu, told news outlets he burned a cross in Chicago's Grant Park as a protest against President Donald Trump, according to reports. Chicago police say a person of interest is in custody in connection with the June 9th incident, but no formal charges have been filed as of Wednesday. Officials say the investigation is ongoing and community leaders have publicly condemned the act. Illinois will change driver's license renewal rules for seniors starting July 1st under House Bill 1226. Drivers age 79 and older will still renew in person, but will no longer be required to take a road test, needing only a vision test instead. The law also sets annual driving tests for CDL holders starting at 75 and requires more frequent renewals for older drivers based on age. Jamaica is in talks with the U.S. to accept up to 25 third country migrants every 2 weeks under a proposed deportation agreement. The plan is drawing criticism from Jamaica's opposition, which says it could strain the country's resources and security. The agreement is still being negotiated. I'm Trey Westerberg on 1410 WRMN Elgin, proudly serving the Fox River Valley.
Liberty Mutual customize this song for you. Like your car insurance, it's custom too, yeah. Liberty Mutual. Jewels got the coverage that could save you money. Thanks to Doug and Limu. Well, now you can go and take that cruise. Liberty, 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 yeah.
From the FIFA World Cup to competitive business environments, grand ambitions lead to game-changing achievements. At Bank of America, we're there to support businesses at every step, providing insights and expertise to help you gain an edge.
He shoots, he scores!
What would you like the power to do? Explore winning business solutions at BofA.com/gamechangers. Bank of America, official bank of the FIFA World Cup 2026.
Progressive presents the Sports Flash on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
8-6 win for the Cubs over the Rockies at Wrigley Field. Chicago scored 7 runs in the second and got homers from Pete Crow Armstrong and Dansby Swanson. Matt Shaw hit a 2-run triple for the Cubs. Seiya Suzuki with a run-scoring double. After resting up today, the Cubs open a series at home tomorrow against the Blue Jays. They haven't announced a starting pitcher yet. In the Bronx, the Yankees doubled up the White Sox 10-5. Cody Bellinger hit an early homer and finished a triple shy of the cycle. Colson Montgomery hit a 3-run homer in the third to get the White Sox within a run. He also homered in the 8th for his first career multi-homer game. The series finale is tonight at Yankee Stadium. Chicago sends righty Sean Burke to the mound. He's 3-4. The Yankees go with 2-5 lefty Ryan Weathers. The White Sox and Guardians are battling for the top spot in the American League Central. Both teams have lost 2 in a row, with the White Sox a percentage point better than Cleveland. Save big when you bundle auto and home, renters, or condo with Progressive.
I'm Chuck Sanders on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
This is Sarah Silver with your Fox Valley forecast, brought to you by Chick-fil-A. Today, partly sunny with a slight chance of rain showers and a high near 72. Tonight, mostly clear with a low around 54. Looking ahead to Juneteenth, sunny skies with a high near 76, and pleasant temperatures throughout the day. Currently, it's 60 and clear. I'm Sarah Silver on the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
Colonel's cooked up a new $10 bucket of the day just for you. Monday, 24 nuggets for $10. Tuesday, 8-piece fried chicken for $10. Wednesday, 10 wings for $10. Thursday, 8 tenders for $10. Friday, 24 nuggets for, oh, you guessed it, didn't you? $10. The $10 bucket of the day deal. Every weekday, only at KFC. It's finger-licking good.
Prices and participation vary while supplies last. Not available on third-party ordering platforms. Tax extra.
Looking to buy or sell a home in Chicagoland? Need trusted legal help with real estate, evictions, or estate planning? Turn to Guthrie & Brady, the happy lawyers serving the greater Chicago area since 1965. With over 50 years of experience, they handle titles and deeds, foreclosures, landlord-tenant issues, wills, trusts, and more. Appointments available evenings or weekends at their Roselle office or right in your home. Call Guthrie & Brady now at 847-524-1215. That's 847-524-1215. Or visit gnblegal.com. Guthrie & Brady, personal, professional, affordable legal services for all of Chicagoland. The happy lawyers since 1965. That's gnblegal.com. Or 847-524-1215. Guthrie & Brady, trusted legal help made easy, fast, affordable, and experienced. Call today.
You're back. We're back. It's the WRMN Morning Show on WRMN 1410 AM.
WRMN Morning Show. I'm Johnny One Finger. I got Teaso and Dino here running the things. And I can't be a side slice. I guess I can just be a little wedge.
Oh, so you're the wedge of the show, huh?
Yeah,
every show's got one. The Beatles had Yoko Ono, so you have to come here and be the wedge for the morning show. That works.
Actually, you're one of the ingredients in the middle because you're sitting between me and Dean.
Oh, a fine ingredient.
I feel like an Oreo.
Yeah, there you go. You're the cream in the middle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cream of the crop. Well, let me tell you real quick. We were talking about the Big Bang Theory. Dave's father used to love it. I loved the heck out of it.
I loved it.
Great show. Excuse me, everybody. And I did do a little checking on it. And one of the people were saying, yeah, they got married, but that never was. They did have a little romance. The two former stars, the co-stars, successfully kept their real-life romance a secret to protect the dynamic on set and have remained incredibly close friends. So they were not ever married. So don't listen to the baloney. Don't drink the Kool-Aid because there's nothing there to see, nothing there to drink. Today's weather, we are right now sitting at 63 degrees. It's getting warmer as we speak. They keep showing a little bit of rain, but we're not getting it out this way. So it's a little north. They are getting some type of showers, but nothing right here in the Fox River Valley area, Elgin in particular. We're talking about maybe a high today of about 73 degrees, a little breezy, and cooler near the river. Other than that, that's about it for your weather. What's going on, Dave?
Well, you want to do our shout-outs here real quickly.
Let's do
get
it.
those out of the way here. Let's start out over on the text line here. We actually start out with Miss Linda Carter, who gave us prayers today.
We need them, Linda. Keep them coming, hon.
I'll need them. Let me see. One Finger Johnny says the radio is not on. Hey, thanks for letting us know.
Yeah.
We're having problems still.
That's why he drove in.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you can listen. Then we got Miss Birthday Girl tomorrow. Katrina says hello and good morning from Katrina from Elgin, Illinois. I hope everyone has a wonderful day today. We will, Katie. And tomorrow is her birthday, so everybody give her a shout out tomorrow for her birthday. Cartman Dan says, good morning, everyone. Today, I'm getting out of rehab for a few hours to visit my incredibly beautiful new friend and neighbor of Dean's.
Neighbor of me.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know what you guys got going on there. Let's see here. And we're going over to the YouTube side. And first in today, as usual, Mr. Hector Soto says, good morning, David, Susie C., and the first shifters from Hector, Ninny Rose, Jeremiah, and Uncle Boom Boom in the house. He gives us prayers and thumbs up. Hector also gives us an additional row of prayers. He also says, good morning, Dean.
And good morning, Tim.
Okay. Todd says, good morning. Good morning, Todd. Downtown Jose says, morning, first shifters. Aloha, David, Dino, and World Cup Soccer. We'll talk about that. Linda Carter says, good morning, first shifters. Welcome back to Thursday morning and have a blessed day and keep the faith. Gives us another prayer. Linda Carter says, good morning, Dino and David Tees. Welcome back to Thursday morning and have a blessed day and keep
good morning to you,
up
Linda.
That faith. And we will, Linda. We definitely will. Let's see. We also go down here, too, to Downtown Jose's. And you guys are chatting together, but we won't get into that because that's what we do here. Let's see. We got, hi. I think it's got Man Dan here again. It says, hi-ho, Dave. It's Thursday. Wonderful. Have a good one to all of the first shifters out there. And we got John's joke on here. We'll flip coins to see who does that one today. David says, go figure. What is that, Nam? Anyhow, no Susie C. Yeah, she is on vacation. She started her vacation. She'll be off today, tomorrow, and all of next week. And then she will be back refreshed, tan, and hungover. I would go that route if I was on vacation. And Downtown Jose says, good morning, One Finger Johnny.
Morning, Downtown.
Mm-hmm. And
Linda, too.
Miss Linda Carter says, good morning, John, and have a blessed day.
Morning,
Keep the faith.
Linda.
And she gives you a prayer, too. So that's another prayer we just put onto the list. So that gives us a total of 30 prayers for today. Thank you, everybody. So that's all of our stuff that we have out there. So,
your daughter, I laughed so hard with your mom's story yesterday about the parking lot.
Oh, that was the other day with the
that was so funny.
Thai curry soup. True story. Yep, it is. Let's see here. We're talking a little bit of TV stuff here, and you got something to start out here for us, Dean, don't you? A little.
What do you want me to talk about now? What TV stuff? Oh, yeah, I do. We have all kinds of TVs.
this?
I thought you had... We also want to announce yesterday the passing of Tom Dreesen. I mean, what a stand-up act he used to have, but what a generous, giving individual.
Mm-hmm.
I first met Tom in the 80s. It was 1980s, and I had the limousine company, Black Tie Limousine Service, and we would provide the limousines for Day for Darlene, which was his sister. His sister was inflicted with the MS, multiple sclerosis. So he would have a benefit for her, and he would bring the stars from all over the place. So we'd get all the cars, and we'd donate the time. And then we did, after that, we did a couple other different charity events, and one that George Rollinson actually set up, which was cremating the curse. And that's what was trying to give them that jump start into the, into their pennant. That year they didn't quite do it, but you know what? From there, it all worked really well. But Tom Dreesen was a great guy. He was a giving individual. He was Frank Sinatra's warm-up act. You know, you're talking a high-caliber guy, but when he was with you, he just, regular Joe. I mean, he'd return calls probably within, 3 hours. He'd return a call like on a busy day. Ordinarily, if you text him, he'd text you back, hey, I'll call you in a little bit. He was just a gentleman. He was a great guy. He's going to be really, really, missed because he gave so much to the different communities.
And just to let the listeners know is that where he originated the band he started, which was Chicago, which used to be Chicago
Transit Authority.
Yeah, Chicago Transit Authority, and they also had another name before that.
I don't know what that was.
Yeah, I did hear it, but I forgot what it was. It was originally that name, and then the CTA, and then they finalized just keeping it or doing Chicago. And you know what is one of the things about it is that, and Johnny, you told me this too, on August 1st, if I'm right, August 1st or September 1st, at the Rosemont Horizon, Allstate Arena, Chicago is playing there with Styx.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just don't have that date. You gave me the date, so Chicago and Styx are going to be playing over there.
1 Adam 12, 1 Adam 12.
All right.
459 suspects there now. 1 Adam 12, 1 Adam 12, 415, man with a gun. 1 Adam 12, no warrant. Lake X-ray, Ida 483. 1 Adam 12, 415, fight group. Chains and knives.
Yeah, and you know what that's from? That's from Adam. One of my favorite shows when I was a kid. It was, what did you have? McCord, yeah. And then you had Reese, his partner, the young rookie when he first started out. I actually loved watching this. This was my favorite show growing up. Really, really one of the great ones right there.
Yeah, they had a lot of decent ones.
But really quickly, I'll send this over here to the text line. Now, Johnny brought me in here today a card, and it's Adam 12. And it's, what is this? Just like a story about a little bit about their the show, the television show, and they had 174 episodes at 7 seasons. They ran from September 21st, 1968 through May 20th, 1975. Wow. And I got 3 seasons. Let me see. Adam 12 was Martin Miller, who played Pete McCoy, badge number 744. And then we had Kent McCord, who actually played Officer Jim Reed, badge number 2430. 1 Adam 12 was the radio single. The car that they drove was a 67 Plymouth Belvedere.
Belvedere?
Yeah. And then they had a 1968 Plymouth Belvedere, and it's season 1. 1969 vehicle in season 2 and 3, and a 1971 in season 4. And here's one that you probably don't know, but in season 5 through 7, they switched it to a 1972 AMC. I can get my glasses on. Matador. Yeah, thank you. Mark. What is that? Mark 7 Limited. So production. Guys, this was a great show. If you remember this, I really wish they would be having these back on TV shows.
Well, it's on Me Too and all those other ones.
Yeah, I know, but you can't get it on certain streams. It's like they want you to pay. which is another one of my rants a little bit later today.
It's actually I wanted to use.
What's that?
I watch it in the morning. I wanted to use.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the morning.
Use?
Oh, yeah.
Use? What's a use?
The YouTube.
Oh, use.
Antenna TV.
All right.
Maybe it's in the evening. It
The
is in the
U is
evening.
a TV station on regular TV.
It's Antenna TV.
Yeah, right. Antenna TV.
Broadcast.
Yeah.
And I got that card. I was at a convention, and that car was there. And I also sent you a picture of the Chips motorcycle.
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh, I guess save that for another day.
Yeah, we got a picture of one finger with that. We'll put that up when we get back from after this commercial break. And okay, so we actually I did the last commercial.
You didn't do the silly live with that.
Okay, I'll do it again. Hey, this show is brought to you by Vicelli Law. The good folks at Vicelli Law. You can actually reach out to them at jmvchicagolaw.com. That's jmvchicagolaw.com. Or you can call them at 630-931-8225. That's 630-931-8225. Vicelli Law, advising governments and defending our communities, and a proud sponsor of The Morning Show.
And when we come back, maybe you can tell me, what do you do when you need windows?
We'll be back in a bit. WRMN 1410.
Elgin isn't just a city. It's a community built on connection, innovation, and opportunity. And at the heart of it all is the Elgin Chamber of Commerce. For over a century, the Elgin Chamber has helped local businesses grow, connecting entrepreneurs, advocating for progress, and inspiring the leaders of tomorrow. Whether you're a new business just starting out or an established company looking to expand, the Elgin Chamber is your partner for success. Join a powerful network of leaders making a difference in our community every day. Together, we're shaping the future of Elgin one connection at a time. Elgin Area Chamber of Commerce, where business and community grow together. Call now 847-741-5660 or go to info@elginchamber.com. Contact Carol Gieske.
Hey Bears fans, want your business heard during every heart-pounding moment of the game? WRMN 1410 is now offering in-game ad spots for Chicago Bears broadcasts. Be a part of the action as thousands of die-hard listeners tune in each week. Whether it's a touchdown, turnover, or a timeout, your message will be right there in the mix. Spots are limited and going fast. Call WRMN 1410 today at 847-741-7700 and score big with in-game advertising that delivers results. Get in the game with the Chicago Bears on WRMN AM 1410.
Why'd I go to the doctor? Working on the farm, my heart kept skipping a beat. I didn't think much of it, but my daughters made me get checked out. Turns out I have atrial fibrillation, which increases the risk of stroke about 5 times.
Symptoms like irregular heartbeat, heart racing, chest pain, shortness of breath, fatigue, or lightheadedness can come and go. But if it's AFib, the risk of stroke remains. If you have symptoms, contact a doctor.
I'm so glad I did.
Visit notimetowait.com. Sponsored by Bristol-Myers Squibb and Pfizer.
When your car is making a strange noise, no matter what it is, you can't just pretend it's not happening.
That's an interesting sound.
It's like your mental health. If you're struggling and feeling overwhelmed, it's important to do something about it. It can be as simple as talking to someone in your community, or just taking a deep, calming breath when you need it. Nice. For mental health resources, check out loveyourmindtoday.org. At loveyourmindtoday.org, you'll find information that may help you get through a tough time. Things like tips for dealing with stress, how to navigate difficulties like financial worries, anger, substance use, and more. You can also find real stories of how people navigated their own mental health challenges. Because once you start to address the problem, you can go so much further. Visit loveyourmindtoday.org. That's loveyourmindtoday.org. Brought to you by the Huntsman Mental Health Institute and the Ad Council.
Welcome back to the morning show here with Teaso and Dino here on WRMN Radio. 1410 a.m.
Let's not forget One Finger Johnny.
Yeah, our cream in the middle. He's the cream in the middle there. You're cream of the crop, cream of something. I know, cream of wheats.
Cream of corn.
Yeah. What else we got? Cream of corn. Yeah, that too.
Or on Sundays, if you go to the Greek restaurants, cream of chicken and rice.
Cream beans.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah. So, anyhow, back where we were at here on this show, we were done creaming him.
I love you too.
Anyhow, it's a beautiful day today. We might get some showers. And I think the sun's going to be out a little bit later, Dean.
They're talking partly cloudy, but more sun than clouds.
We're going to be having spring weather all the way to Father's Day, in which we're talking about Father's Day coming up here. I'm a father. Dean's a father. Johnny, you
nope, no kids.
Lucky bastard. Anyhow, they're just anyhow. Hey, but bus driver Bob, how you doing today? So Father's Day coming on up. There are some fishing contests and derbies. So if you, young man or young lady who wants to take your father out fishing, there, if you go to all your websites or newspapers like the Daily Herald posted on Monday, all of the municipalities that are having fishing contests and derbies, you know, dads and their kids get out there and have a little competition, go catch some fish, have some snacks, enjoy yourself in the nice spring-like weather. So look them up on the Daily Herald. You know, Schaumburg's having one, South Elgin's having one. Just about a lot of municipalities are having one. Look up for the one in your area. Sign up, register. Some are free, some have a fee. Enjoy yourself going out and fishing. And remember the rules of fishing, which Todd never got back to me on when we were asking him this question. The rule of fishing is that when the wind is from the west, the fishing is the best. When the wind is from the east, they bite the least. If the wind is from the south, they got it in their mouth. And if the wind is from the north, put your feet up and take a snore. So, and I asked Todd a question. Does that apply with ice fishing? Because there's no wind when there's ice.
I was listening to that while I was doing dishes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, good question though, but it's a good saying. I when I was probably in my 20s and all that stuff, I loved fishing up and down our lovely Fox River and Algonquin and underneath the I-90 bridge, down by the riverboat, you know, and stuff like that. Voyager's Landing, South Elgin Dam above it. I used to fish for catfish. To me, John and Dean, catfish are one of the most interesting fish to catch. Number one is, why are they that way? Because, you know, they like to lay up against logs. They like to, if there's an old car in there, they're in a car, they're up against logs. They like lay up against walls of dams or bridges that are sitting there. So, they're a bottom fish. You know, so I basically would fish with them with chicken liver and try to catch them. Because to me, Johnny, catching a catfish, 30, 40, even 20 pounds or more, it's a battle. It's a war. Because he's not going to come in. He's going to fight you. He's going to put that head down into that bottom and just sit there and try to make you budge. So sometimes I nailed like a 40-pounder above the South Elgin Dam, and it took me about 45 minutes to bring him in. Because once you got to tire him out. And once he actually would take the drag line out there, and then he would stop, and then he would, wait him out, and then you would start bringing him in, and then he'd go back out and drag your line back out there. It's a great battle. So that was one of the things that I did. And doing that with my dad was fishing too. We would fish a lot. So that was a memory that I had on Father's Day with my father, you know.
My extent of fishing was going to Walton Island and watching the guys fish and bring in huge carps and huge catfish.
Mm-hmm.
And when I was down south, I'd ask them, "Hey, you guys noodle down here?" And they're like, "Sometimes." I'm like, "I did once."
Yeah, so just having those memories on Father's Day, going fishing, going bowling, going for a bike ride. You can get on those bike trails that we have up and down the Fox River Valley. And they go from, oh, Lord Dean, like Crystal Lake all the way down to Aurora and beyond. I mean, we got a lot of bike paths that follow this river, and it's a great scenery. We got some that go up to Wisconsin. So there's a lot of things you could do this weekend with your father. Cook on the grill, make him breakfast in bed. Hint.
I don't think she's listening.
Anybody else want to come over to my house and make breakfast in bed tomorrow?
Father's Day it's a great time, but I think the best thing you could do is if you can't get out there personally, at least make a phone call. Hey, Dad, I love you. Thank you for everything. And just spend time. As you get older, you realize that, whatever we want in our lives, we've already got. Us guys that, been around a little bit. And Christmas could be any day you want it to be. But to spend that quality time with your children, there's nothing like it. And you know what? They're busy today. All children of today are extremely busy. I got all the grandchildren I have. They're going to soccer practices. They're going to dance recitals. I just was at Ava, my Daniela's granddaughter, her youngest, and it was a great thing out in Glen Ellen at the, Central DuPage College. Oh my God. Just the performances that they have to go, but they got practices for all that. Try and get your kids to meet you for lunch, breakfast, dinner, anything.
A movie.
You can't. They're going all over the place, but then it comes nighttime, and they want to spend time with their family too.
Right.
So the key is spend time. Go say hi to your dad. Stop in for a few minutes. If you're blessed enough to have your father around, do so. My father died at 93. And I miss his voice every single day. I miss his presence. I miss being able to go and talk to him. Hey, Dad, what do you think of this? And I'd done some, pretty silly shit. And if it wasn't for him telling me, now, why are you doing that? I'd have a lot bigger problems than I have today.
I was grounded all the time.
Yeah. Enjoy it while you got it. My wife and I, all our parents are gone.
But and also too tomorrow. I mean, Sunday is going to be Father's Day. So listeners, so if like we just said, your father's still around, your father's not still around. Share some pictures with us tomorrow. Go into go into that photo album. Grab that picture that that you remember with your dad, fishing, watching a baseball game, watching TV, going to a movie. If you're taking a picture in the dark, either which way, share them with us tomorrow at 505-926-1410. And Dean's going to give you our sponsor here.
I certainly am. We have Window Concepts. They've been just great people, outstanding people, Window Concepts. And I just lost a feed. Ain't that terrible? But anyhow, Window Concepts, I don't remember the number like Dave does. I'm going to have to bring it right back.
Yeah, Window Concepts. They were on yesterday. And maybe we'll get them in
here
after this commercial.
Huh?
If you don't have time, really quick.
I got it right here. 847-750-5638. 847-750-5638. Believe me, they're the ones. Family owned and operated for 40 years. 40 years. We'll be back. We'll talk some more about them.
From the pages of the Elgin newspapers of 100 years ago today, these are the headlines brought to you by the Elgin History Museum.
This is Tricia Grosser with two headlines from the newspaper, June 18th, 1926. 4 gypsies passing through the city this morning en route to Chicago halted at the LG Chevrolet Sales Company at 141 South Grove Avenue to make some money via the fortune telling route. One of them asked for the use of a penny for this purpose, and a salesman opened a cash drawer to secure it. Instantly, the hands of a gypsy woman clutched a roll of bills, attempting to conceal it in the folds of her voluminous dress. The salesman grasped the brown hand containing the currency, his vice-like grip causing her to release it. Then he shooed the 4 nomads out the door. Hasty recount of the cash disclosed a shortage of $10. Officer L.R. Clinton gave pursuit. The gypsies in a Cadillac car took the officer as far east as Ontario'ville before he effected a capture. In another robbery, B.J. Pritchard of Omaha, Nebraska, was driving through Elgin yesterday afternoon en route to attend the funeral of his sister in Madison, Wisconsin. He stopped at the home of a relative whom he was to take to the funeral services. The relative, an aunt, asked Mr. Pritchard to aid her in picking some flowers in the garden to form a wreath for the casket. Although the task of selecting the flowers required less than 5 minutes, that was time enough for auto thieves to make away with Mr. Pritchard's car, a 1926 Ford. The owner of the car caught a glimpse of them speeding away, but he was unable to give a description of them, and they got away.
Elgin 100 Years Ago is a presentation of the Elgin History Museum. Be sure to visit the museum located at 360 Park Street in Elgin, open Wednesday through Saturdays 11 to 4. You can also listen to Elgin 100 Years Ago at www.elginhistory.com.
The new novel, titled DUI Jury Trial, is the true story of two lawyers who defend a truck driver who is charged with DUI. If he's convicted, this truck driver faces a lifetime disqualification of his commercial driver's license, which would prevent him from ever driving a truck again. This 3-year legal battle culminates in a courtroom showdown, which involves the testimony of a DUI expert witness. This book, DUI Jury Trial, is now available on Amazon.com and BarnesandNoble.com.
Are you looking for a way to be creative right now? Have you ever wanted to learn to watercolor paint? You can now do that from the comfort of your own home with Zoom watercolor classes. Get professional instruction from nationally showing artist Victoria Elizabeth. These classes are step-by-step, broken down with easy-to-understand instructions. They are affordable, too, at $15 for a 2-hour class. Visit her website at victoriaelizabethart.com to find out more. That's victoriaelizabethart.com.
This is Sarah Silver with your Fox Valley forecast, brought to you by KFC. This morning, partly sunny with a slight chance of rain showers and a high near 72. Tonight, mostly clear with a low around 54. Looking ahead to Juneteenth, sunny with a high near 76, perfect for outdoor activities. Today, it's currently 61 and overcast. I'm Sarah Silver on the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
Hi, it's Zoe, personal stylist at Macy's. If you're like, what am I wearing on this trip? To this wedding? To brunch? Your timing's perfect. Our best brands are all 30% off. I'll pull some great pieces that are made for you, so you'll show up confident, looking amazing. Plus, 15 off designer beauty and fragrance. Sign up for Star Rewards and earn even faster at Macy's Friends and Family. Ends tonight. Savings off regular and already reduced prices. Exclusions apply.
Still here, still talking, still way too awake for this hour. Wake up, Fox River Valley. It's the WRMN Morning Show.
Hey, we are back. You listen to WRMN Morning Show. Looking at the weather, we are now at 63 degrees. We're only about 10 degrees away from what's going to be the high today. They're talking a high of 73. A little cooler near the river, going to be breezy with, spotty showers here and there, possibly. Nothing in stone right now. And like I say, high of 73, more sun than cloud. And so we got that to look forward to, or two anyhow. We're talking about Window Concepts, our co-sponsor, because we have Vasily Law and we have Window Concepts. Window Concepts, great people. 847-750-5638. Chicago and the suburban area they serve. 847-750-5638. And this is one of those dynamics. This is a 40-year-old business. 40 years in business. And what really makes them cool, they're family-owned and operated. Mm-hmm. So they got to be doing something good for 40 years. And to be able to endure a family for all that time, hey, I think that's pretty cool. So give them a call. They'll send out their expert for that free, no-cost consultation.
Yeah, and he was
tell you what you need.
And they were on the air yesterday at
very down-to-earth individual.
Yeah, they were on the air 8:25 a.m. yesterday to 9 o'clock. So if you want to go back to YouTube and watch that segment, we're going to have it spliced separately for them. And my mom's watched that interview, and she liked the owner of that company. She's like, God, she
almost wants to get new windows. She just got them.
Down to earth, honest. She said, I almost called him up to get windows. But it's hard to find honest people out there, and especially in business nowadays. But that being said, go back and watch that. We're still down on the radio, folks. I just went out and checked it. They're still working feverishly out there. We got the crew out there trying to get things back up and running. So stick with us on YouTube, especially in about 20 minutes. We'll be going to the Strictly YouTube side. But without any more delay, we are waiting for, and here it comes, the bad joke of the day, the dad joke. Here we go, and Dino's going to do it.
Our good John Guiney has sent this one in. So today, it's National Want to Get Away Day. I went to a scenic overlook to get away from it all. I got too close. And it was downhill from there. All right, that's our joke of the day.
I'll give you your delivery.
Thank you, John Gotti.
I'll give you your delivery a 10. And I'm going to give the joke a 3.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty good.
Lower the number, the better joke?
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm giving the joke a 2. I'm giving the delivery a 10, and the rim shot a 10.
Oh, beautiful. I like that.
You gave the 3 scores there. Wow. And John gave you a 12.
Hey, thanks, John.
It'd be like Spinal Tap 11.
Well, we got some good writers, and that's it.
Yeah.
You got good writing. You could always do
Brendan
good delivery.
gave you a 10 and a 10. Brendan's up. Good morning, Brendan. Anyhow, we'll keep those coming on in, and anything shows up. I want to discuss and top off something here real quickly. Johnny, I'm going to say this. On the side of your vehicle out there, you have a sticker on there with a squirrel. I had to go up there and look at it closer. And it says secret squirrel. What does that mean?
It's I'm honoring my buddy who's in the military. He's a warrant officer too now, and there's a saying that goes, if you give them something to do or ask them something to do, they'll always say, "I'm doing squirrel stuff," which means they're busy.
Yeah,
I've had in my whole life, I've only had within the last 5 years 2 members of the Army that I have a hat with that on there, and they mentioned if I was a warrant officer. I said, no, one of my best friends is.
Yeah.
And that's honoring him.
And warrant officers, they don't have any rules when they're out there chasing fugitives that are out on warrants.
No, that different, completely different. That's,
okay. No.
That's police. This is Army.
Oh, okay. That's, well, either which way. You know.
He's not police. He's
Army. Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
He's an enlisted officer.
Right. So does he go they go after the people that bailed out of the Army or something like that?
No. He actually runs a division at Fort Stewart.
Oh, okay. Enough said. We don't want to give away too many secrets on secret squirrel projects. But I thought it was a cool sticker on the side of your window. And so you got a little information to give onto that. Thank you.
Hey. And if anybody is in the Army and they call in and want to elaborate on it, feel free to.
Yeah, or help us out with that one too. John, no nickname John, says he got a drum roll this morning.
Yeah, we changed things up a little bit.
He liked that idea, little drum roll and then the joke. Maybe we'll have to keep that up as a tradition. So we have a big day planned for tomorrow because there's a lot of stuff that we're going to be doing this weekend. Chime in today. What are you going to be doing this weekend? What events are going on? If a festival, if it's a garage sale, if it's a fundraiser, we can get the word out there. We can share it because people listen to this more than what you think. It surprises me throughout the months that I've been doing the morning show as to how many of you people tune in, not only on the radio, but on YouTube or your app and all that stuff. And we really, really, really do appreciate it. Giving us those thumbs up on YouTube just creates a bigger algorithm for us. So that way, when people go to their YouTube, a suggested show you may want to watch it around the morning time, around the world, it shows up right there. Hey, you may want to watch the show, and they turn it on, and they're like,
bingo!
Yep, there you go. Good timing there. Wow, he's on fire today. Watch out. He's on fire. Anyhow, but that's why we get some of the people from UK, from Australia, Canada, that actually sit there and watch this show and make some comments on the YouTube page. So get it out there. And anybody wants to also remember, you want to propose, do a birthday shout out, feel free to let us know that, maybe somebody wants to get a proposal out there to somebody they love. And then we'll see if they say yes or no.
Proposal, not proposition.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Proposition is different.
You got to be careful.
You got to go down to Exit Alley for that.
Yeah.
In that building right across the street, I proposed to my wife with a fortune cookie.
What? Tell us the story. What was over there when you did it with the fortune cookie?
It was the Shanghai restaurant.
Oh, okay.
It was Bangkok House upstairs, Shanghai. I stopped there and got fortune cookies from our regular host. Took them to work, opened them up, slipped all the fortunes out, and one of the secretaries typed in, "Cindy, will you marry me?" and we pulled them right back in. And then before we went there for dinner, I dropped them off on my way home for work, and we're eating dinner, and the fortune cookies come, and she broke it open, looked at it, set it down, and looked at it again, and just, really?
So what happened? Did she marry you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was,
you just got to make sure, you know what I mean?
34 years ago. And I kneeled down right in there and gave her a ring.
Wow. And but you went home, or did you eat there?
We ate there that night.
Oh, okay.
That's how she got her fortune cookie.
Ah. Good job, you. Good job, you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
That's a nice story. See, that's a love is in the air everywhere you go, right?
My other option, I wish I would have done it too, was like a couple of weeks before we went on the tour to White Sox Stadium.
Oh, okay.
Before they tore it down. And I would have loved to propose on home plate.
Oh, that would have been cool.
Because we loved the old stadium.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. I've been there many times. Go over by that little shower thing and pull the cord and get all wet.
Yep.
I remember that part as a kid.
They even showed us a drunk tank.
What's that?
They had a drunk tank in there.
Oh, yeah.
But
which goes along with your thing. Don't forget. The cue of the day. What's your cure for the hangover?
Uh-oh. That's our toasted jam. So the cue of the day is...
We blend it all together.
Nobody's making any comments.
Oh, what a good segue.
Yeah. Nobody making any comments here. What did you do to get rid of that hangover that you got in the morning from partying all night or drinking tequila?
Yeah, you didn't tell us. What was your thing?
I just suffered through it. Took some aspirin and suffered through it.
We were talking about different hangovers. You ever have a wine hangover?
I don't drink wine. Just bourbon and beer.
Wine hangovers got to be the absolute worst.
Yeah, it is.
You just spin and spin and spin. And one of my the guys that work, one of the firemen said, if you ever have a wine hangover, in any kind of a hangover, they say, you feel that spinning thing, put your one foot over the bed and let it touch the ground. Something psychologically, I guess. It makes you feel like, you're not spinning so fast. I don't know. I've tried it, and it maybe because I wanted it to work, but it worked.
It hits you hard when you're getting out of a hot tub after you've had a glass of bourbon, and you're floating away, and you step out.
Dina, are our phone lines working?
Absolutely. Why?
Try calling in, girls. They said we'd love to call in. I don't know if they've been trying to call in or if the phone lines, well, like I said, we're having problems.
I'm going to test them next. I'm on it.
So anyhow, Beloved is actually saying this. And then we had, I don't want to apologize yet to Brian at the William F. Meyer Company Supply House.
Yes.
What he said, Dave, is rules. I just took a brain fart out of that one. Sorry, Brian. It was him that actually said Dave rules. I love the guy. Great guy. Had free hot dogs there yesterday.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, they had Wednesdays.
Where's that place located at, Dave?
It's on Tollgate Road right off of Big Timber.
Want me to call in?
Yeah, give it a try. All right, folks, we're going to be back in just a little bit. You're listening to the morning show, WRMN 1410. Don't forget at 8 o'clock, we're just going to stay on. I'd like to say we're not going to be on the air, but I don't think we are. We are, but not so good. All right, we'll be back in just a little bit. Catch us then.
Do you ever crave a delicious treat, but that pesky guilt lingers over you? Well, you can have your dessert and eat it too.
Hello?
Keto, vegan, and...
Oh, I hear three voices.
Yes, we're serious. At Desserts Without Regrets, located in Gilbert's, we bake for people who read labels. Custom cookies, celebration cakes, and treats made with clean ingredients and zero guilt. No walk-ins, because great dessert takes planning. Pre-order only at dessertswithoutregrets.com or call Daria at 312-610-9033. That's Desserts Without Regrets, because dessert should never be a regret.
Before the weather gets too cold, it's time to finish up those outdoor jobs. That's why ComEd wants you to know that electricity can jump from a power line to you and to the tools you're using. So maintain a safe distance from any power lines. You can also call ComEd at 1-800-EDISON-1 to have those power lines de-energized the next time you do any work around them. Stay smart, stay safe, stay back. ComEd, powering lives.
Chicago defense attorney Mark Schieblo has co-authored the book titled DUI Jury Trial, which is a true story of a DUI case that he defended. The accused was an Illinois truck driver arrested for driving under the influence of alcohol. This book contains facts about the case from the date of the arrest up to the jury's verdict, and this nonfiction novel also includes the transcripts from the jury trial itself. The book DUI Jury Trial is now available on Amazon.com and BarnesandNoble.com.
Clutter happens, but junk doesn't have to weigh you down. At the Junk Luggers, we're your full-service junk removal and hauling pros, tackling everything from single-item pickups to major cleanouts. We handle the heavy lifting, and with our commitment to the green way, we rehome and recycle to keep your unwanted items out of landfills. So, whether you're clearing out the garage, downsizing, or saying goodbye to old furniture, we make the process eco-friendly and easy. Call 1-800-LUGJUNK or visit junkluggers.com today. Let's save your space and the planet together.
I am a non-attorney spokesperson representing a team of lawyers who help people that have been injured or wronged. If you've been involved in a serious car, truck, or motorcycle accident or injured at work, you have rights, and you may be entitled to money for your suffering. Don't accept an offer you get from an insurance company until you talk to a lawyer. And we represent some of the best personal injury lawyers you can find. Tough lawyers that will fight to win your case. And they're so good they stake their reputation on it by only getting paid if you win. So if you've been in a serious car, truck, or motorcycle accident or hurt on the job, find out today for free what kind of compensation you may be entitled to. Call the legal helpline right now.
800-257-3148. 800-257-3148. 800-257-3148. That's 800-257-3148.
Welcome back, everybody, to the morning show here with Dino and Teaso, or Teaso and Dino.
Good morning, everybody.
With our cream filling in the middle here, one finger, Johnny. Let us know if we got any callers here. You can call us at 847-931-1410, or you can text us at 505-926-1410. I want to touch off something here. Everybody knows that I am a plumber, okay? I'm the owner of Ability Plumbing and Heating out of Elgin here. I do residential, commercial, service. I'm a boiler expert, which means hot water heat for the winter time. But I want to touch off on something I got yesterday at the William F. Meyer Plumbing and Supply House on Gateway Drive in Elgin off of Big Timber. A magnet. So this magnet, so all you can see this, is the truth, okay? It's got a little bit of America, our flags, our stars, and a pipe wrench. Now this here says the plumber protects the health of the nation.
True statement.
Which is it is a true statement because we have to be licensed. State of Illinois. State of Illinois requires that by law, is because we have to have 4 to 5 years of training as an apprentice, and 45 years training as an apprentice. I didn't know what he was doing there for a second. Then we have to do, once you get your license, you have to do continuous ed every year. You got to take a 4-hour class before you can renew your license. And you have our plumber's license always expire at the end of April of every year. Still have not gotten my card, my renewal card, my new ID.
How many hours do you have to be a plumber?
To be an apprentice, you have to do, it goes 2 ways, okay? If you go through the union, it's a 5-year program. And if you work for a non-union company, it is a 4-year program.
So do you take a state test of any kind?
Yes. Once you're done with your years of training on the job, and the schools in the union, and then David McKay, he has continuous ed classes. And there are other programs out there for these kids still to get an education for plumbing. You have to be certified with the state to do that. But now I'm taking a major brain fart. What's leading to this? Once you're done with that, then you have to go down to, I did mine in Savoy, Illinois. I don't know if it's still in Savoy, Illinois, to do what we call a state plumbing test, which requires 3 facts of the test. One is a written test by answering questions on the state code book. The state code book is a big green book that we carry. It just gets bigger and bigger and bigger as the years gone on since I've been into this for 40 years plus. The test is the written test. Then you have
we got 2 phone calls, Dave.
Okay, really quickly, you have to do a practical and you have to do a drawing. And the test has an 80% failure rate, so you got to study. And let's take our callers.
You're on the air. Who do we got?
Yeah, this is Bob Balsamo.
Hey,
Bob.
Morning, Bob.
I seem to be having some difficulty getting you over the air.
Yeah, our transmitter has gone down at the tower. We've had a crew there all night working on it. With the weather-related problems that we've had, a fire 2 weeks ago, a storm knocked out the power last week, and now with everything, with the high winds and everything, we're having transmitter problems. They are trying to get it back up and running as fast as they can.
All righty.
Thanks, Bob.
Guys.
Thank you. Let's take our next caller.
Like College Green, they had lost power yesterday.
Yeah.
You're on the air. Who do we have?
Beloved Becky and Psychic Susan.
Good morning, girls. How you doing?
Good morning.
Oh, so
getting worried.
It's different. Normally, it's a sidekick that calls.
Yeah, that's why we didn't call in earlier.
Oh, okay. So now it's just flip-flopping on us. I see how you are. But anywho, how are you guys doing today?
Good, very good.
All right, great. I got bags for you. Susie gave me bags. I got bags for you guys for your next food drive.
They've been using them up.
Yep, good. And we'll keep giving them to you because you're helping out people down there, you know?
Right, we are.
So what is your go-to cure for, indulging yourself too much the night before? What did you do the next morning to get rid of that hangover?
I only had 2 hangovers in my entire life.
Mm-hmm.
Once was the first time my family took me to a nightclub.
Ooh.
And once was the neighbor gave me a mimosa.
Okay.
And I felt very sick the next day, and I tried to take the stuff I usually take for my stomach, and it didn't work.
Oh.
Because I've got gastritis.
Oh. Is that better? Okay. Oh. Yeah, so that wasn't good than getting a hangover, then, was it?
Well, after that, I've never drank alcohol again, so it was a learning lesson.
Yeah, one of the few that says, I'll never do this again, and you never did it again. Oh, boy.
I never did it again.
So, well, you know what? Hangovers are overrated. Don't worry about it. But the time leading up to it is highly rated.
Yeah.
Yeah, but anyhow.
Want to talk to Sidekick?
Yeah, put her on. Since we're going backwards, since you guys are flip-flopping on me, I don't know how to handle this right now. You guys threw me You guys threw me a curveball. I don't know how to handle this. Normally it's you and then Beloved and then you with your sign-off, and I don't know what to do with you two right now because, so anyhow, what was your remedy to get rid of that hangover?
I never had a hangover.
No
One
problem.
time when I was about 15 or 16, one of my friends took me to a wedding, and I had my first glass of champagne, and I felt okay.
Oh, okay.
I don't drink too much.
Yeah. Okay. I just thought you were a pro. I don't get hangovers, man.
No.
So, you guys getting ready for this weekend? Getting ready to have fun?
Yes, Becky's going to Walmart on Sunday.
All right.
To a picnic with her family on Saturday.
All right. Well, we got to get ready to go over to the YouTube side. So you want to, like I said, I'm confused here now. So you want to give us your sound out or your shout out or whatever you, because
Love you, downtown Jose. Hi, Mark Ellis.
All right, guys. You have a good day.
Take care, girls. Have a good day.
Bye.
Well,
You too.
Well, we're getting ready to go over to the YouTube side. Before we do that, this show on the radio, which is not on the radio right now because it's a transmitter problem, but on the YouTube side was brought to you by Vasselli Law. Vasselli Law. Visit them at jmvchicagolaw.com. That's jmvchicagolaw.com. Or you could call them 630-931-8225, 630-931-8225. Facility Law, advising governments and defending our communities. Also, too, before we go over to YouTube, you stay there because that's where you guys been watching us for a while. Remember one thing, involvement matters, kindness matters, and most of all, you matter. So
absolutely you do.
Stay with us over to the other side. Get ready, get up, get a cup of coffee, some Oreos, and and we'll be back after these announcements.
Yeah, it's going to be just a few more minutes. Hey, don't forget, we have Window Concepts, our other sponsor, Window Concepts at 847-750-5638. That's that 40-year-old business we've been talking about, family-owned and operated, 40 years. New replacement window and installation. Get a consultation from one of their window experts, and they're only going to sell you what you need. They don't do that hard sell. They're very, very good people. They were on the show just the other day, and we hope to have them back even some more. You'll even hear their commercials throughout the day running. And their number, again, is 847-750-5638. Window Concepts for your window needs. I think they do doors, too, if I'm not mistaken.
You got our auto on? Because I think we got our sound bites and everything else. We got to see if that works here today. Yeah. There it is. And guess what? What's up, Jeff? He says, what's up, everyone? And he's got his morning coffees up. So, coffee's up and going for him.
Coffee's up, everybody. Hey, we're going to go to the other side. We're going to take a short little break, reset things a little bit, and we'll catch you very soon. You have been listening to the WRMN Morning Show with Teaso, Dino, and, of course, our little guy, One Finger Johnny, in to help us out with the show. We appreciate everybody's help. We appreciate everybody's contributions. We'll be back in a bit. We're going to continue to broadcast on the YouTube channel, WRMN 1410, here in your day.
Building a house is hard, but have you tried removing one? Flood Brothers takes the mess out of demolition. With fast roll-off dumpster delivery, reliable debris pickup, and a family-owned team that takes service personally. Call 630-261-0400 or visit floodbrothersdisposal.com. Flood Brothers Disposal, proud sponsor of America's First Responders Fest.
This year, America's First Responders Fest 2025 was a huge success, and we couldn't have done it without the Village of Burlington and Village President Mary Kay Welsen. Your support helped bring the Fox River Valley together in the Village of Hampshire to celebrate the heroes who keep us safe every day. Thank you, Village of Burlington, for standing behind America's First Responders Fest 2025 and for standing with those who serve.
Your hometown radio station since 1949. We are WRMN AM 1410. Elgin time, 8 o'clock.
These presents don't really come for free. Your paycheck don't mean that much to me. Just take my hand and hold me tight. You'll never buy my love. You buy me this and you buy me that. So bring over, give me over. You got me wrong and that's a fact. Something that you got to know this. Will you believe I let down wrong? That I dance to a different love. Will you realize when I'm gone that I dance to a different song? It's a shame but I got to go.
And we are back. You're listening to WRMN. This is the morning show with Teaso, me, Dino, and One Finger Johnny.
Oh, I need to come clean.
All right. So, guess what, guys? Yesterday in baseball, Cubs won 8-6. Sox lost to the Yankees 10-5. So that's a 2-game losing streak for the Sox, who are really hot, but we'll still take it.
And it's a 2-game winning streak for the Cubs.
Yes, it is. Against the worst team in baseball, the Colorado Rockies. Then on top of that, a peace treaty deal was signed with Iran yesterday. It's all signed and done, so hopefully everything's back to normal and no more bombing and bring some troops back into this area, back home. Yesterday, I was just told by something here with One Finger Johnny as to probably I didn't know this because I wasn't in this area at that time, but apparently Johnny has some news as to why our transmitter may be down and what happened yesterday around 10:30. Johnny, take it away.
No, I was at Svenard's, and you could hear the rain just beating the roof. Power flashed quite a few times. When I left, I stopped over at my buddy's gun shop, and they were running on backup generators. And that little strip mall there on College Green was out of power. And the roads, when I got home, it looked like God came through with a weed whacker and cleaned out the trees. There's leaves everywhere. So we had one heck of a storm come through.
Oh, okay.
It sure was.
Well, we have a caller. We'll get back to that. Go ahead to see who we got. Who are we talking to?
David.
How you doing, David?
How are you?
Good.
So there's no FM AM broadcast, a signal.
Right.
Now, we've been announcing that, obviously, on the YouTube side, which you listen to the antenna side, driving to and from work. We've been, Johnny was just explaining a little bit what's going on. South Elgin had another good hit with this storm yesterday. We haven't even recovered fully from the storm damage from, obviously the week prior. So we are battling with some antenna issues, transmitter issues. We have techs out there. They were there. Dennis was out there all night through the night trying to get things going. We have a very, very weak signal that's coming out of there right now. So everybody is doing their best to get it back up and running, but we do appreciate you telling us that.
Okay. So do you still have Big Top Sports on, or?
Yeah. It wasn't on yesterday because of the fact that the White Sox game started at 6:05. And that's a start. So there's a pregame show before that. That's about 45 minutes. So it wasn't worth it. Well, you know what? I did see Derek's car when I drove by here yesterday. So, yeah, he did have
Put a little piece on, but unfortunately with the games, because we have to honor all Sox games and Chicago Bears games. And that's part of it. So we want to make sure that we hit it and that we get all the right stuff out there.
Because when I went to the YouTube sign in live, it didn't, there wasn't things to.
Yeah, he may not have been streaming. So, again, because we had a lot of issues yesterday, we were up and down, up and down. Believe me, it's really frustrating. I know it is for the listener because you count on getting some good, content and conversation. It's really a pain in the neck for us trying to get it fixed because it's embarrassing for me because I got to stand up here and tell you, oh, yeah, we're not on the air again. And we really got the best of the best out there working. So we're doing everything we can.
What's the question of the day?
What did you do? Which I know you probably didn't, because I think we talked about this once. What was your hangover cure when you went out and indulged too much? What did you do to get rid of that hangover?
Well, not really applicable, but just, of course, advice that comes before the hangover, not to get the hangover.
Yeah, that is good advice.
So, just to not drink too much, just a little bit here and there. That's about my advice.
All right, that's smart thinking, though. But, some of us, we get stupid.
Yeah, things happen. It's all part of growing up. But we thank you for calling in today, sir.
Well, have a good day.
You have a great one. Thanks again for the tip.
Thank you.
Appreciate you letting us know. And always let us know. Sometimes we don't know, but we're glad that you called in. Thanks, babe.
Okay. Take care. Bye.
So for those of you that don't know where our towers are at, from here, that's from here to South Elgin. And so I guess according to Johnny just said, I was in a different location. I didn't experience what he said. He got branches and leaves and everything in your backyard all over the place.
Yeah, down Spring Street, down
So I guess the
Sunbury.
storms were more intense from the Elgin to South Elgin area, which is actually what caused it out, because the gun shop, that strip mall, the strip mall across the hall where Emily's Mexican Grill is, they had no power. They were running on generators. We actually experienced problems. Menards had lights flickering. So I guess we're depending on where you're at, where the cells are at, those are what hits. So this is what our problem is today. These storms.
In the Elgin area, Fox River Valley in particular, it's very hilly.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You got some ups, downs. Even if you go from McLean and you drive down I think it's Fox Boulevard.
LaFox Avenue.
Is that the one go north and south? Or is that go east?
Route 31, Route 31, LaFox.
31. Okay. So then there's the one road that connects McLean to LaFox. What's that road?
Spring Street is one of them.
Spring. Okay.
Yeah.
So my point is, if you start up at McLean and you travel on down, you see how you're kind of going down into a little valley as you get to the river. Of course, the river's a lot lower than the rest of the areas because that's what makes it flow. But you're going to get, whenever you have these little peaks and valleys and the little dips, that wind starts going around.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes some people, it'll just keep on the high and it won't hit that little valley part. But sometimes, depending on the turbulence, it can hit them valleys and really start to spin and get yourself some, really rough winds and weather. We had some high winds throughout the day yesterday. So, I'm surprised we have anything.
Well, Johnny thinks that the tinfoil on the towers had blown off, so...
You know what? We did put some fresh tinfoil out there, but with the rain, I think it did go
You're going to
away.
have to put a 40-ouncer up there with some tinfoil next.
Yeah.
You know what I did put up on here for you? The plumber protects the health of the nation. So you were telling a little something, Johnny, hit a little tidbit about what the pipe wrench represents. Is that
the red
what it is?
wrench.
Red wrench. What is that?
Let the professional tell you.
It's a solid steel wrench. They come out in many different sizes and length. They start out at 6 inches, and they go all the way to 5 feet. And I have used a 4-foot wrench doing gas pipe at Elgin Industries because it was a 4-inch gas main.
So you're a plumber. You don't lie.
Yeah.
But I think you do.
Yeah, well,
But Samantha's convinced that this right here, that's 6 inches. So I don't know. I think you're telling some fibs over there.
Yeah, I know. I don't know the difference between 6 inches and 4 inches.
That's okay.
Yeah. She said if that's 6 inches, our ceilings are 12 feet tall in this house.
The only one that knows if something's off an eighth of an inch is a woman. Okay? So trust me out of that. But back out of this, it's a solid steel wrench. So they're heavier. But over the years, they have changed them to a more aluminum style, stronger pipe wrench, which is like half the weight of what these are. Because when you're carrying 24-inch steel pipe wrenches, your arms drag to the ground, and then you look like a gorilla after a while. Like,
or working overhead.
Yeah, working overhead. A 4-foot pipe wrench doing that gas pipe, though, being I'm a plumber, pipe fitter, and many other different certifications in the trade. Dean, I would literally put the pipe wrench on the gas pipe and turn it. When you get tighter and tighter, I was literally, my feet are off the ground, and I'm just letting my weight pull.
You ever put the pipe on it to get the extra leverage? Does that work?
Yeah, the cheaters.
Yeah,
we
cheater
do the
bar.
Cheater bars are when we want to take stuff apart. Okay, and I have used cheater bars on 24-inch pipe wrenches, taking apart 2-inch boiler lines. Oh, I'll tell you what, it gives you it gives you more leverage with that stuff. But there have been times where when you get that pop to get it to finally snap free of getting out of the threads. I have done it. My dad had done it. Many of us plumbers have done it. It pops your shoulder. Because all of a sudden, when that thing goes pop, your shoulder just goes pop with it too. Yeah, you know.
Because I was always heard in plumbing that you put that plumber's dope, and don't be looking at me. I'm not talking. I'm not talking a nickel bag. I'm talking real stuff.
I've seen them plumb. I know what he's doing.
So you treat the pipe with it, but they say you're just supposed to make it tight, and just maybe a little piece after that. Because when you dress it with that pipe dope or the Teflon tapes, if you use that, that's supposed to make the seal. Is that correct?
No. Actually, the Teflon tape is just when you're putting together from new stuff into the old stuff. I like to use them both. Pipe dope is just a lubricant, not a sealant.
Okay. No sealer to it at all?
No, there's no sealant to it.
Nor is the Teflon? That doesn't make a seal, or does that make
No,
the seal?
it actually doesn't make a seal neither. It's how you get the threads to bite all the way in. And that's what makes the seal. And then, like with gas pipes in new houses, we have to do an air test of 30 PSIs because gas is only 2 PSIs in a house, not a lot of pressure on them, except because you got the regulator on the gas meter. It's basically doing that. Now, this is something that people don't know. Our job is very extremely dangerous. We look like we're glorified plumbers out there. We're not. We're not in those movies. That doesn't happen neither. I thought you would say something about that. Okay. So
I had a butt crack joke, but no.
When you're doing high pressure steam lines in industrial concepts and all that, some are threaded, some are welded. Depends on what they call for, the type of material. Like at the what is that? The Swift factory over there, the Hormel factory out there in St. Charles. They're high pressure steam lines and high pressure lines. Now those are carrying a lot of PSIs, and if there's a leak, you can't go and just look for that leak. You actually have to end up, you can't use soap, you can't do that. You have to use a broomstick.
Okay.
You keep the broomstick in front of you as you're following the pipes. And the minute that leak cuts the broomstick right off, that's where your leak is at. And you mark it and you set the system down and then you do it. If you walk by it, it could cut off your head. If it's like head height.
Or working steam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I mean, not like gravity steam on a boiler, which is 212 degrees and above. Yeah, so those, we got to be careful with what we do, and we got to know what we're doing. I've seen stuff on job sites.
I've talked to a plumber, and I said my buddy Dave told me about pressure testing a pipe, and he says I've seen pictures of one that let loose.
There's another test that actually took the life of my friend. In a high-rise in Chicago. It's called a hydrostatic pressure test, and it was on sprinkler systems in buildings. And if you go to the stores, you look up, you see those big black with the orange elbows on there, and they're clamped and all that stuff. Those are the sprinkler lines. And you got to do a hydrostatic, which is water and air, and you really kick the PSIs up out of there, especially in high-rise as well. It's supposed to be an all-clear floor. When I do those type of tests, we have to make sure there's nobody on those floors whatsoever, because the minute we kick that test in there, if something does blow, it could cause serious injuries. Unfortunately, my friend did not know, and they did not follow the protocol. We're all clear of that floor, and unfortunately, a 4-inch ductile iron sprinkler elbow blew off, and even though he was wearing a hard hat, it did not help whatsoever. The thing did hit him right in the head and ended his life. And that hit me hard.
You mentioned that piping. My buddy works for your wife's company, and that's what he installs.
Yeah, the sprinkler lines and all that stuff. And those go like 6-inch, 8-inch, and they're heavy.
So if you want that wrench, if you're at Menards, you can pick up a red one and pick up a silver one and see the difference in weight.
Yeah, there you go. So
And I think you're a health administrator too, or something like that. Health card?
What's that?
Health card? You
Illinois
with the health
of
department.
Yeah, our plumber's licenses are governed by the Illinois Department of Public Health. Those are the plumbing division of the Illinois Department of Public Health. You know, and we got F.E. Waters says must not be a busy plumber if he's doing this. Well, actually, when you're doing, I do service, a lot of service, and a lot of customers don't want you in their house until after 9 o'clock. So basically, I'm in the mornings from 6 to 9, and then I do go and put my plumber's clothes on and then go to work, which I'll be doing immediately when I'm done here.
Let me check. Siri, how much plumbing has Dave done this week?
But I'm also 60 years old, and it is time to start slowing down.
So let me ask you then. So plumbers, you respond like gas lines? You call a plumber in for gas lines as well? Or is that a separate type of a plumber?
No, actually, well, it is. It's technically, back in the day...
or is that a pipe fitter? Is a pipe fitter different than a plumber?
Pipe fitter is different than a plumber.
Okay.
You can be a pipe fitter. You don't need to have the plumbing license. But that means you just do like refrigeration lines. You also do threaded piping, steam lines and all that stuff, gas lines, air lines, and all that, because you're not having to be qualified to prevent cross contamination, Legionnaires' disease. You know, we don't want people to get sick. That's why we have to have training. So yeah, I am a combination. I grew up in a combination local, which was plumbers and pipe fitters. Now it's separated. Mm-hmm. So now everything is like, we used to have multi-different locals in different counties and areas. Now it's one big local, like City of Chicago's local.
So those pipe fitters, the ones that do the sprinkler, like the guys across the street that were putting in the sprinkler systems, mm-hmm. That's a pipe fitter?
Yeah. And so that's local 597, which is the pipe fitters local, and plumbers is 130 out of Chicago. So they are actually now all separated now. So you have to make a decision if you do got a plumber's license and you don't want to be a plumber, you want to be a pipe fitter, you go to 597 and work. If you want to be a plumber, you go to 130 and work there. You know, so.
But you still can do gas.
Oh yeah, I do gas.
Hot water tanks.
And we thread the gas piping on site.
Mm-hmm.
And I have threaded 4-inch gas pipe in the past.
Oh.
You got to remember, I'm 60 years old. I got into the plumbing when my dad was a plumber. So
what's your local? What local are you in?
I'm actually not in a local anymore, but I originally came from local plumbers pipe fitters 554, and then they were gobbled up, and then it ended up being 501, which all of them in this area, the suburbs, get, and then now it's all Chicago. You know, so it's at 130. But I grew up, my dad was a plumber. I helped him out when I was 17 years old. So I've been doing plumbing since 17 years old.
Wow.
And I'm 60 years old now. So I did a lot of new construction. My body is beat the hell up. It's, yeah.
I read the paper today.
Really?
Yes. And I thought about you when I read this. The reflecting pond turned green. And they said the
algae.
The algae. They said all that piping, nobody cleaned out the pipes. All that contaminated water with the algae was still in the pipes when they refilled it.
Yeah.
And that led me to think about you talking about all the businesses that shut down and had their water fountains turned off.
Oh, with COVID, during COVID,
During COVID.
One of my biggest concerns with that, talking to inspectors and all that, we were shut down for quite a while, and buildings were shut down. Now, people are coming back in, and they hit that drinking fountain, or they fill up that coffee pot. That's why I was kind of suggesting, don't you think, if we're going to open up, that we should have lines flushed out? Because Legionnaires' disease starts on dead, stagnant water. Two ways you can get it. Airborne, you can breathe it, or you can consume it, okay? And I told the story a while ago, but the bottom line is it starts developing after 24 hours at a very low rate. But the more it sits there, it does not move. Water doesn't move. It becomes stagnant. And that's where the disease starts getting, the longer it sits there, the bigger it gets.
Gotcha. You think are they able to clean those pipes out? Is that what's going on that?
I don't know what they're going to do.
Reflection pond? I imagine they have
doing a
to.
bunch of putting chemicals in.
Well, I guess the way I understood it too is where they got the water source that feeds the little bubbler for the pond. That's the thing. It's a contaminated source. So I don't know if they're going to have to filter it.
They're actually using hydrogen peroxide to flush everything
Yeah,
out.
and I said they got
clean the
those
water, yeah.
vacuumers.
It's like all the piping on a built-in pool. There's feet and feet of piping, yards of piping, and you can imagine all that piping in that pond.
And what else is interesting, we're talking about all this plumber stuff, and people don't realize, the training that you go through, but for good cause. Just like with that pressure testing, you lost your very good friend. There's a lot to these jobs. But what amazes me, I guess anywhere to be a plumber, it's 576 to 1,250 classroom hours.
Yeah.
So that's the amount of hours you have to put in to get the license to say you're a plumber.
Yeah.
To be a beautician.
You got to take the test.
Yeah. To be a beautician, guess how many hours that is?
Because you're also dealing with a health issue, too. I would have to probably about 600 hours.
1,500.
Oh, wow.
And that's not even a barber's license. That's just a regular hairstylist, I think they call it.
Oh.
Now you want to get a real staggering number and blow your mind. You show how testing is a little whacked out, and you wonder why sometimes we have problems. Guess how many hours it takes to be a certified Illinois State Police, not state, but in the state of Illinois, police officer?
3,000.
640 hours.
Really?
640 hours of training. You get to become a police officer.
There's 2080 working hours in a year. So
Well, it's just a point that
6,
you
12,
wonder
18.
sometimes with these, these standards and who made these standards, and wouldn't you think there should be a little bit more, training for that? I mean, I went to 3 academies, part-time and 2 full-times. And I'm going to tell you, it's beautiful training, and they pack it in, man. They pack it all in there. But you're expected to remember all that stuff in a short time, and call to it. So, yeah. I just thought that was interesting. That always blew my mind, and that was one of the things that the last instructor told us. He says, "Well, I'm going to tell you something, boys. It takes you 640 hours. You're going to be a certified police officer. You get to take somebody's life, carry a gun, blah 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 blah." He says, "Guess what a beautician has to take?" And we're all figuring, maybe 200 hours, 1,500 hours.
Wow.
Yeah, because
It's
there
just
is a big health issue.
It's a staggering number that you have these different amount of requirements to be state certified for something.
That's why they have to sweep the floors when you get your hair done right away, because they want the hair particles from getting in your shoes, dragging them home. There's, believe it or not, DNA in your hair, if you're getting it all shaved off and all that stuff. So it's like a plumber. You got to be protecting the people that you are actually serving. I mean, you know how many training of hours I had to do to be a radio show host and an engineer here?
I tell you what, there's quite a bit involved.
0.
We should have gave you a little more.
0. Oh, wow, Dean. Thanks there. Shots fired. Everybody, shots fired here.
You want to beat us up for that training. Yeah?
I listen to Fridays with the Finest, and Elgin has a lot of training going on for continuing.
And I tell you what, talk about a progressive chief and a visionary. And I say visionary, she even got that award, state award for being a visionary. She's able to see, and that's something. When you come up through the ranks like Chief Anna Lally has, I think it's important. She got to know the community. She's within the community. She knows her officers. She sees something in people, and that's a gift. You don't always get to know that. When you could see what somebody could do and know how they're going to, maybe show up and show out, that's what she's able to do. And she's got a gift. She's got a great department. She's got a lot of young officers, but these officers have great leadership prior to them and great training. So that's wonderful.
Last week had the big guy who was an NFL player that became sergeant, and the other one, and just
and the
way
sergeant used to be a field training officer. The guy,
FTO, and just the way what they talked about. They spend time with their
and everyone
underlings.
that comes on here, if you listen, I mean the level of humility that they have. They are such humble officers. They know they got the job and they're doing a good thing. And they're not making big money. They're making a living, as they should. I think they should all be paid more. Police and fire, they should be paid the most. But here to there, they do such a job, and they are so in tune into the community. But the one thing always, family. They are so family orientated, and I think that's key.
That's what they said in at their shout outs. They mentioned their family and
first thing they did.
But they are in tune with their officers that are under them.
And that's why when the chief retires, I think her successor should be somebody within the department who actually
if you have that quality. I'm sure she does.
She groomed that person.
I'm sure she does.
And they're familiar with the officers. You bring in an outsider, and to me, I just think that kind of loses respect.
Sometimes there is. There's a level of resentment, but depends on where from the outside they come in. If they've got a decent reputation and they're a policeman's policeman type thing, you could sometimes gain a little bit more respect instead of having the person that went up through the ranks because, that's my buddy, that's my pal. But even though she's got such a good relationship with the officers, it's not like that. There is such a high level of respect for their positions. So, hey, you know what? How about we take a little break?
Yeah, we will.
Yeah, well, we only got a half hour left.
Right now.
Time flies when you're having fun.
Yeah. Come on. Dance for me, baby. Yeah. Uh-oh, you feel that? All right. Come on. Don't stop now. You done did it. Come on. Yeah. All right. Hold up. Baby, when we're crying. That's right. I get so excited. Ooh, how I like it. I try, but I can't fight it. Oh, you're dancing real close. But it's real slow. You know what you're doing, don't you? You're making it hard for me.
Oh, the song's on you. Requested you're dancing like you're naked. Oh, it's almost like we're sexing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, boo, I like it. No, I can't deny it. But I know you can tell I'm excited. Oh, girl.
Step back, you're dancing kinda close. I feel a little pull coming through on you.
Now, girl, I know you felt it. But boy, you know I can't help it. You know what I wanna do.
Baby, when we're crying.
Oh, yeah.
I get so excited.
Feel so good. So real.
Try, but I can't fight it.
You.
Oh, you're dancing real close.
And it's real
slow.
You know.
You're making it hard for me. Baby, yes, dancing so close ain't a good idea. 'Cause I want you now and here. The way that you shake it on me makes me want you so bad sexually. Oh, girl.
Step back, you're dancing kinda close. I feel a little pull coming through on you.
Now, girl, I know you felt it, but boy, you know I can't help it. You know what I wanna do. Oh, yes. I get so excited. You, how I like it. I try, but I can't fight it. Baby, it feels alright. Real close. Real slow. You know you're making it hard for me. Baby, don't stop. I get so excited. You, how I like it. I try, but I can't fight it. No. Dancing real close. And it's a real slow. Yeah. You're making it hard for me. I love when you shake it like that.
I see that you like it like that.
I love when you shake it like that.
I see that you like it like that.
Well, baby, I like it. The way that you cry on me. Oh, yeah. I can't fight it. Real close.
Real slow.
Oh, yeah.
Get it hard for me. I like the way you move. I get so excited. You're making me want you. Try, but I can't fight it. Oh, the way you move. Plus real slow. I like those things you do. Hard for me. But you're a little too close. Crying. I get so excited. Ooh, how I like it. I try, but I can't fight it. Oh, you're dancing real close. Plus it's real slow. You're making it hard for me.
Hey, and we are back. You're listening to the morning show right here at WRMN 1410. Live in studio today, now operating on the YouTube from the 8 o'clock to the 9 o'clock hour. And we have our good friend, One Finger Johnny, in here. And also our guy running the show, David Tease.
Hello.
I'm just a soundboard operator today, so pay no attention to me.
Pay no attention to the guy behind the curtain.
But we are back. We have a half hour left of our show. And we got a few more things that we're going to be talking about. So go ahead, take it away, Dave.
Okay, so let's talk about something here. We're going to turn the tables to something that people that I know. Illinois State senators and Illinois State reps, okay, are really talking about the Bears staying in Illinois, okay? Like Dan Ugase, who is a Illinois State rep here, is got plans. He talked about it on the radio, not on this station, but others. But he's got plans on bringing or how to keep the Bears in Illinois, if it's Arlington Heights, Chicago, either which way. He talked about how this is going to generate so much new revenue with what the Bears are proposing in Arlington Heights by building a new stadium to cover a Super Bowl, have other events there. It would be a dome. It would be Super Bowl capacity, which is required by the NFL to have so many seating. Plus, they're talking about, storefronts. They're talking about restaurants. They're talking about a hotel. There's other things they could talk about, maybe a casino, okay? As Dan Ugase was talking about this, how it would bring in so much revenue, especially when you could have conventions at that stadium. You can have Democrat or Republican national conventions. You can have expos there. Okay, it's going to be a beautiful stadium. You can have concerts there, truck and tractor pools, UFC fights, wrestling, all of these good things that come. That would just be like a year-round event of bringing in people around the United States and the world to certain type of events that are going to be that they want to go to, especially the Super Bowl, the biggest event.
Oh, yeah, it's a win-win.
Oh, it is. But he's also talking about tax relief, that this, with the money being generated into there, how this would, he's got a proposal. He's got something he wants to put onto the floor. Also, State Senator Marty McLaughlin, another guy I know, both of these two I know very well. And he's got proposals too. So even though they are in a recess, they still want to try to bring and keep the Bears in Illinois. I mean, Indiana threw out Indiana threw out the red carpet for them. I mean, they want it really bad. They need the revenue, but where they're proposing is so economically underdeveloped right now. But they're giving them everything that they want and then some. But we, as people, Bears fans in Illinois, we want them to stay here. So there's a little bit of a panic going on into this right now because this isn't like a sports issue. This is an economic development issue. This is where lawmakers have to really say, we have to do something about this because keeping the Bears here in Illinois, to me, is a great thing. I can never, ever, what about you? I can never imagine them being the Indiana Bears, or the Hammond Bears, or, Well,
but that's the emotional side. Take the emotion completely out of it.
Yeah.
And you were starting to address it, which is what I like to hear, is what else is that going to bring to the communities? There's a sacrifice for those that live in that area.
Mm-hmm.
Just like there's a sacrifice for those that live by the Obama, that new thing that they just put up. The Obama Library.
Mm-hmm, which opens up tomorrow.
And you've got a lot of residents that are upset that live in that area. And they're saying that, this is going to mess things up a little bit. Traffic-wise, they're having a lot of people are going to be going there. And it has put the housing that was out there into a different tax bracket because of the people that are moving toward that area. So they're kind of getting priced out. And a lot of what was like rentals that were available, now there's not as many because people are doing more the Airbnb stuff.
Yes, I saw that article. It was about
so they're
20
going to make
minutes long.
more money to do that. So they're going to renovate these places, making them a little more swanky, I guess you call it, so that they can rent to people coming to visit the library. Now I get that, economic influx to the city. That's great. But you have to consider the residents. Arlington Heights, the same thing. Yes, there's a lot of economic development and revenue that's going to come not only for the community, it'll go to the county, it'll go to the state of Illinois, and surrounding communities of Arlington Heights. So you have to look at all of those items, and does it weigh out to be a win-win for everybody? That's really what it breaks down to. To me, it does.
Well, yeah, I agree with you 100% on that because there's a handful of people that don't want it. There's a handful of people that do want it.
Yes.
And if you look at the positive sides compared to the negative sides on it, people don't want the traffic. The negative sides, they don't want the traffic. They don't want the infrastructure causing their taxes to go up and all that stuff. They want to have their peaceful community. The positive sides is, Dean, is that this is economic growth for that area. It creates a lot of jobs: restaurants, storefronts, hotel, parking garage, and who knows what else they could put into there too. I mean, it's a lot of land. Okay, the sky's the limit. But it also, like Dan Ugase is proposing, that with the economic pour in on this that's going to happen, is that he wants to see tax relief for those people in that area. So it's really not, he wants it so it benefits everybody, and including lawmakers, the bears, the residents, the jobs that are going to be created, helping out, the unemployment rate, if it's high in that area or if it's low. But there's certain people in office, if it's a mayor or if it's a senator or a congressman. One of the things is that they want to do tax relief, which is very important to the people. Like Mayor John Skillman, his village is small, and they're about built up housing wise, so you can't get more congested. I don't know how much more land they have to actually create more housing, and more storefronts. But one of the things about it is his father, John Sr., was a guy who developed and pushed for that Randall Road corridor between 72 and Huntley Road, okay?
Mm-hmm.
That's why there's a Woodman's there, a Menards there, some strip malls there, some restaurants there, a little bit of everything right there. That was his dad's vision and dream. And his son, John Jr., which I know them both very well, he's keeping that vision going. But what he did is something that you don't see out of a village president or mayor. I call them mayors. Is that he had too much revenue, and instead of doing what the rest of them do, go buy new stuff that you don't need, okay, and all of that stuff, he ended up doing a property tax relief for the residents. Where he took, if it may not seem much, but it is enough. I'm just going to throw a number out there. It's not the accurate number. But, $200 off your property taxes in Carpentersville. That's just for the people in Carpentersville. So you're taking, so he's taking money off of your taxes instead of raising your taxes. I mean, you can take that money and go buy stupid crap, okay, that you don't need. Or you can use that money for stuff you do need, but he feels that we have enough of what we got. We're happy with where we're at. So let's help the residents out. And that's what these guys are trying to do in this area. Because Marty McLaughlin lives in Barrington. Okay. Then you got to say it's in St. Charles. But Barrington is closer to Arlington Heights. So it's beneficial in his area to have that stadium for jobs and revenue and all that stuff, because that's in Cook County. And so is Barrington Hills in Cook County, and parts of it's in Lake County.
Right.
So to me, I'm happy right now to see these guys coming up with solutions and trying to keep the Bears and basically in Illinois.
Well, I'm disappointed with the state that has been sitting on this and sitting on this and sitting on this.
Right.
Now, because it's at their doorstep, they're going to... This is what they do. I'm sorry. Our Illinois and Chicago and county politics has always been that. They're going to get by until they can't get by no more. That's not the way to run these cities or communities or counties or whatever you want to call it, the municipalities, okay? Mm-hmm. It's not the way to run them. As far as planning, I mean, they fall short all the time. They knew this was coming, and I'll be honest with you. I think it's wrong even what they're doing to Indiana. Indiana's getting all excited. And I'll tell you what, here's the best part, okay? And I'm not into all this Chicago politics, who's who, the mayor, right, good, bad, or I don't live there. But you had the mayor of the city of Chicago sat quiet. He wanted to get it in, keep it over at the stadium.
You're right, he wanted
over there at Soldier Field. And I didn't even like when they made the renovation to Soldier Field. That was supposed to be for our veterans. That was for the, all those who fought. And they totally changed it and made that addition that they did. Okay, they kind of kept it look a little bit like Soldier Field, but they wanted to totally renovate this again and do some serious demolition and reconstruction. I'm against that. But now what they're doing is they're using Indiana because the mayor was a sharp guy. If you heard him, he says, hey, my job is to get as many people here as I can. So that's what he was saying. He did nothing wrong because people were criticizing him. Well, why would you come solicit? Well, state of Illinois and the city of Chicago isn't doing anything.
Right.
So after the mayor said that, now all of a sudden, what's his name, Johnson? Mayor Johnson in Chicago?
Yeah, Brandon Johnson, yeah.
Now he starts saying, oh, well, I'm going to do everything I can to make sure that the city of Chicago has a front line and that we do economic development for the city. Well, where have you been? Is it a 2-year term or 4-year for mayor?
He's in his 3rd year now. I think.
Okay,
Yeah, 4 years,
so
yeah.
3 years he's been there. Now he woke up because somebody else is going to take something away from you? You should have planned this ahead of time.
You knew it
that's
was
all
coming.
I'll say about
You knew
that.
it was
I think
coming.
that's wrong.
You knew it was coming. You waited till the last minute.
All right. Last night I'm watching Channel 9 News,
Okay.
and they're talking to some state senators from Chicago. And they came out and said, there was actually 3 of them. The one came out and said, this bill that's you're talking about is going to be dead because we in Chicago are only going to vote to keep the Bears in Chicago. As far as Arlington Heights goes, we will vote that down and it will never happen because we've got the votes. At that point, Cook County is running the rest of the state.
Oh, yeah.
It should
Always
be
have
broken
been.
out.
Well,
And then Brandon Johnson, $78,000 to go watch the Bears in London. His excuse was, I'm going to bring back business. Nothing has been brought back.
No.
That was his
Well,
excuse.
you can't say that just yet. And it's always easy on this side of the fence. And I'm always been king of the benefit of the doubt, even with the politicians, believe it or not. Sounds like I wasn't so much that way with my earlier, little rant and conversation. But there's things that we don't know behind the scenes why they can or cannot do something. It's easy for us to just say, well, all you got to do is do this. Well, all you got to do is just do that. Well, all we got to do is let them go into Arlington Heights. Well, I drive in that area because I go on Euclid every Thursday. We go to court. And let me tell you something. Just the construction to keep the regular traffic flowing has been disastrous for us, okay? So could you imagine, add the amount of people that are going to be traveling, which is a good thing. You get more people in the suburban area, but you realize what you're going to have to do to the infrastructure? Look at what they did, 294, like that encompassed the Des Plaines area. When you're on 294 by Rosemont, look at all those on and off ramps that they've got in there. Look at the construction that they've had to do to finally make Elgin O'Hare reach O'Hare. At least it's going to go to O'Hare. It doesn't come to Elgin yet, the Elgin O'Hare, but we're close. But these are the things, and the millions and billions of dollars that are spent to get the infrastructure made, that's what everybody's griping about. Where's that money going to come from? Well, you bring that revenue in, you're going to be able to, have more jobs, is what they're all boasting. And hopefully that'll give the balance. It'll make, this state a reason, instead of people bailing out of the state of Illinois because of all these taxes, maybe they'll start sticking around because there's more to offer. I don't know. I'm not in the politician business, so I really can't say.
On Monday, I had Mother's Day, I had the pleasure of taking a tollway to 53 to get to Palatine. Oh, my God.
You know what I'm talking about?
What day was that?
Mother's Day.
Okay, on a Sunday, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, my God. What they're doing on that road. Now,
take Mother's Day out of the equation.
It was a Sunday. It was a holiday.
There's always a lot of traffic.
Right. And one of the points that he just brought up on it there, now we got to look at this factor. We talked about everybody, how it's going to affect everybody from Indiana, Chicago, Arlington Heights, okay? We're talking about a Bears game that's on a Sunday, okay? And it's only half of the season, by the way. They don't play a full season there. And then you're going to have some playoff games. I get it. But you got to remember, we're talking on a non-work day. So if you get 100,000, I don't know the numbers, for example, 100,000 vehicles Monday through Fridays in that area, and you're seeing congested and everybody honk, and trying to get in, trying to get out, get on, get off in that area. We're talking about a Sunday, which would be no different than a Monday if you got a Bears game.
But just to be fair, I'm not speaking about game day. Game day makes all the sense in the world, and that's why they would even consider it. I'm talking about what people fail to consider sometimes, what it's going to take to get to game day.
Right.
The infrastructure is what I'm saying. And it's going to be, it's a commitment.
Right.
You got
the
major roads that has to feed the intermediate roads, which have to feed the city roads.
Yeah, right.
Just the traffic light system. Even that. Do you realize how complex traffic lights are today?
Right.
You know, they have those, I forget what they call it, something com, the little light that flashes on the police vehicles and the fire. And they just strobe that X amount of flashes, turns the lights so that they're able to get through the intersection. Yeah. So now when you have all this extra traffic and now you have there's a lot of things to consider. There's a lot of technology that has to be put in. So I get it. There's
I'm
a lot
surprised
to
they
do.
never even made an emergency lane only. So when those lights do strobes, it stops everything, and then they can get. This road is just for emergencies.
Find a real estate to do. They tried to do a bike lane here in the downtown Elgin, and they do pretty decent with it. You know, it's green over here, but the roads are only so big.
Right, exactly. I get that part, but you got to remember this whole entire thing with the Bears, with Arlington, with Chicago, and Indiana. It first started out with the Bears and Chicago, a chess game, and the state, the legislators down in Springfield. It was just a chess game. But like on Big Bang Theory, Sheldon came up with the 3D, 3-level chess game, right? Remember that?
Yes.
And that's what it became now. It's a 3D, 3-level chess game because now you got probably a 4-level chess game because you got the Bears, you got Chicago, you got Indiana, and you got Arlington Heights. And the Bears are playing this game very
Cook
good.
County, because the city of Chicago, even though they're in the Cook County is a big force that's got their 2 cents.
But then again, you also, too, got to remember they want to keep them in Chicago. Okay?
Yeah, I got you.
So that's the 4 levels of this chess game. And who holds the pieces right now are the Bears. They control all of this. So whoever drops the ball, if it's in the political world, people are going to get mad and they're going to vote them out. You know, that's so that's why this has got to be handled to a point where you got to listen to everybody, you got to talk to everybody, you got to view everything. But like you just said, Dean and Johnny, I'm going to tell you this right now. They knew this was coming. Okay, so you know that now you're waiting till the last minute because time's running out, and you're waiting till the last minute to now all of a sudden do stuff.
Well, you know what? We're going to take a quick break.
Okay.
This is WRMN 1410. We'll talk a little bit some more. When we come back, we're going to talk about a great guy. You guys all know who he is.
Yeah.
His name is Tom Dreesen. Passed away tragically at 87 years of age. So we'll talk about Tom in just a little bit when we come back. We'll be talking all things Chicago Bears. Thanks for listening, folks.
You can feel like moonbeam ice cream, taking off your blue jeans, dancing at the movies, 'cause it feels so mystical, magical, oh baby, 'cause once you know my love is so mystical, magical, oh baby, 'cause once you know, my little heart to give, baby, I wanna give you the world. Not saying you gotta chase me, but I wouldn't mind it if you give me just a little bit of something we can work it with. But all you do is push me out. But I like it anyways, 'cause I think I'm getting closer to you every day. I know you'll come around to me eventually. Just sit back, relax, enjoy my company. Oh baby, trust me, once you know what my love's gonna feel like, nothing else will feel right. You can feel like moon
right, everybody, welcome back to WRMN Radio, 1410 AM, here live downtown Elgin at Studio 14. I am your host, David Tease. We call me Teaso. We got Dino and our cream in the middle of that Oreo.
Yeah, and I'm blinded by the light again.
Blinded by
Look at that stripe going down my face.
But we just got done talking about bears, so Dino is going to bring us up to date.
Well, how about you do our sponsor?
Okay, go
if
ahead.
you don't mind.
Knock yourself out.
Okay. We have a couple of sponsors. I'll do the first one. And we do want to thank the people at Window Concepts. Window Concepts, they serve Chicago suburbs, both. 847-750-5638. 847-750-5638. We've been talking about it for a long time. That 40-year owned by family and operated by family. 40 years in the business. Great people. New window replacement and installation. They give you a great free consultation with one of their window experts. So give them a call at 847-750-5638. That's Window Concepts for all your needs. They'll only sell you what you need.
And our next sponsor here is the good folks of Vaselli Law. You can reach out to Vaselli Law at jmvchicagolaw.com. That's jmvchicagolaw.com. Or you can call them at 630-931-8225. That is 630-931-8225. Vaselli Law, advising governments and defending our communities. And a proud sponsor of the morning show. Sorry, I got a little distracted. There's a spider crawling up the window. I don't know if he's inside or outside, but I saw him, and that
Take
just
cover,
lost
Johnny.
my mind right there.
Take cover, John.
Stop it. Johnny being annoying, Dean.
Now we got somebody else to talk about, sir.
Okay, so we did lose somebody in the music world today. One of my favorite bands, Chicago.
Yes.
And I always loved every song that they did. I even got the big album with all the CD, not the album, but the CD with all their greatest hits.
Yeah, Carnegie Hall.
Yeah, they were one of my the horns, the music, the sounds, the lyrics were all amazing. And Dean, you knew this individual.
Yeah, you know what? We'll just go right into it.
Yeah.
We're all talking about, in case you don't know who we're talking about Mr. Tom Dreesen. And Tom, he opened up for Frank Sinatra, all of his shows. And he was some kind of guy, I'm going to tell you. He was just a real good person. I mean, he was the classy comedian. He opened up again for Frank Sinatra for 14 years. He's one of the guys that really pushed up for stand-up comedians, because that's what Tom was, like the Comedy Store. And he partnered in pioneering an interactual act with Tim Reed, and he died at age 86 yesterday. He died at his home in Los Angeles, and family was around him. They don't have a cause of death at this time. But Tom was the pride of Chicago. He made hundreds of TV appearances during his 50-plus years in show business, including dozens on The Tonight Show with Johnny Carson, on The Late Show, programs by David Letterman, his dear friend from their days in the 1970s at the Comedy Store in West Hollywood. So, Tom, you are truly going to be missed. I got to know Tom in the 1980s, and I'll show you an old picture of me and Tom. This is in the 1980s at a limousine company, Black Tie Limousine, and I got contacted if we wanted to help out Day for Darlene. Now, I didn't know what Day for Darlene was. Well, his sister passed from the multiple sclerosis, MS. So he would have this thing in Harvey each and every year, and he had all the stars come in. I had Ray Boom Boom Mancini. The picture you see there is a guy, another good comic by the name of Jim Alec. They were just good people. He would have T&T, Thayer and Tom Sack, when the Bears were real popular back then. Mm-hmm. They were out there. Ray Boom Boom Mancini, Frankie Avalon. Got a nice picture with Frankie Avalon. Dennis Berkeley from the movie Mask. And another photo, we did a thing with George Rollinson. George put this together. It was called Cremating the Curse. So if you can imagine, you got people like Pat Brickhouse, Jack Brickhouse's wife, and I think I got a picture of her. There she is. And they had the coffin all set up, and everybody was putting in all those little gotsies about, why the Cubs weren't winning. They had little goats and this and that and the other thing. And then a local funeral director, Gary Durante, who was cousin to George, he was the one that actually cremated all those things. And then we put it into this urn. And I found out who won the urn. And here's even more of a cool story for those of you that are local and with WRMN family. This urn, I changed that thing where it says, "The Curse, rest in peace," August 5th, 2009. That's when we had this little promotion. Tom came in. We had all the different baseball. Ronnie Woo Woo was there. You name it, they were there. Anybody that was anything. But that piece right there that George was part of and put this program all together, George Rollinson, our dear friend at the show. Right now, George's cremated remains are in that very urn.
Wow.
So I got a hold of that urn, and I made sure that the family got it. So, Tom Dreesen was just a regular guy. I mean, to get back to Tom, he just made everybody just feel comfortable. He was just a great guy. He had more clean comedy. It was almost like a Chuck Salvo, if you remember Chuck Salvo.
Yeah.
Remember Chuck?
Yes, my parents used to go see him.
So they all had that adult flair to them, but they did it in a classy way. Oh, they got their shots out there. They know how to be, they weren't Buddy Hackett's. Buddy Hackett, Red Fox, that was their thing, okay? Don Rickles' thing was the insults. But all of these people, even the ones that I mentioned, the people that they are is really what Tom Dreesen was. They were sincere people. They loved their art, and they performed it in such a way. I just didn't want this to go by that we didn't, show a tribute and an honor to a great guy, and that was Tom Dreesen. So that's my piece on that.
Well, guess what, guys?
We got us to the end of the show.
The train is coming into the station. We got about 30 seconds left. So, great show. Thank you, Johnny, for coming in today.
Do I get an invite back tomorrow?
Yeah, if you want. What do you think, Dean? Should we have him back tomorrow?
Well, what does the crowd got to say?
Yeah.
Should we do it?
Surprise us.
What's the crowd say?
We're going to do it.
So, guys, best thing I can say for today, it's going to be beautiful. The sun is shining. Tomorrow's show is going to be awesome. Can't wait. There's cues of the days. There is toasts and jams. There's talking. So, best thing I can say at the end of this show is involvement matters. Kindness matters. And most of all, you matter.
Yes, you do.
So, bye.
Have a great day, everybody. Thanks for listening to the show. WRMN 1410, right here on Douglas Avenue. Voice of the Valley, talk of the town. That's who we are. Catch you guys tomorrow. Thank you.